This episode is brought to you by pills. You pop pills. I pop pills. We all pop pills. Pop a pill today.
I ain't got nothing to do with that.
Welcome to the Everyman Show.
Let me pop one right now. Yeah. Pill, Euro MDMA. Is all I need, she do whatever I say. I ain't even cut the brick when it came to the bay. Got her eyes rolling back, but the bitch okay. Turn up, going up off the loudest smoke. A bad bitch ain't shit if she the loudest hoe. She been drinking from the bottle with
All right. What's going on, people? We are back for the 2018 episode 3 of the Everyman Show featuring Mr. Goodnight with 2 T's and Mateo and our fearless producer, Noodles. And unfortunately, still again, it's Walter. And we definitely got Kenneth in the building, and we got Marlon. We got both those guys back, man. How is everybody doing? Let's give it up, man, for the team coming back. It's episode 3, man. We're back in this bitch. All right. Fuck yeah.
What up? Yo, John.
Yeah.
I'm starting to realize that you're like the Shrek of this team, and I'm trying to see if I'm Puss in Boots or Donkey. I'm not quite sure.
Oh, I could tell you right now. I might be Shrek. I could tell you right now. This is Donkey right in front of me, and you definitely are Puss in Boots. Like I don't even think about that. I know for a fact that both of you guys, I know which one. You remember that as Donkey, and that's Puss in Boots. I don't know where we have.
Walter the Doughboy, or which one is he? He's Pinocchio.
No, he's the gingerbread man.
The gingerbread man. That's
yes, he's the gingerbread man. I would think more he's of more of a disappointing version of the gingerbread man. So okay, there's cell phones going on. I thought we had this all taken care of, man, but we making business deals in here. Someone's making business deals. Whose phone was that?
It's Marlon's phone.
It's Marlon's? Oh, we know that's a business call. That's a man that's always doing business 24/7. When he dreams about business.
Yeah, if that was you, I would have put you on blast for who was calling just to see what it was about, but
yeah,
I don't want to get in that man's business.
It wasn't Trump, right?
It was not Trump.
All right, so long as it wasn't Trump.
Yo,
cool.
Trump is on Adderall all the time, apparently.
He's on Adderall?
Yeah, that's his shit.
Adderall is the one that you focus with, right?
Yes.
I'm focused, man. It's The Rock.
Hey, Noodles.
What up, man?
Since you're vegan, can you take Adderall?
Yeah, Adderall, man.
But is that vegetarian? Oh shit!
Yo,
Here he is. All right, Marlon's
about
back in the building.
Food, man, I'm hungry.
No, what we're saying is Adderall vegetarian. What you think?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a drug, right? I don't know. Adderall. You know what? I think I took Adderall, if I'm not mistaken. It's that shit get you crunk. Yeah, my people tell me you can concentrate and focus.
I took an Adderall, clean my crib 10 times.
I think I did it, but you know what sucked about it? Every time I smoked weed, I couldn't get high. If that's the same thing, and I didn't like it, so
focused.
I
that's why
smoked
you gotta
like
eat an
6
edible.
joints that day. And I said, man, what the fuck is wrong with me, man? I ain't getting high. I got anxiety, all kind of crazy shit. I need to get high. Man, what the fuck is wrong with me? Like, I took like a gallon of fucking coffee, Cuban coffee and shit. I can see into the future.
You know what? I'm going to tell you right now.
It was that Adderall shit.
You can smoke all the weed you want.
I can't
you do
take
that
that.
much shit.
Nah, what you gotta do? You take that Adderall, and then you take like 1,000
You
milligram
take that shit?
edible.
You niggas in school take that shit, right?
Right, yeah, I fucked around and wrote a novel.
Yeah, when'd you give on school?
In school take that shit, right? Adderall.
Yo, I think I'm trying to get on that shit too.
I know.
Hey, wait. What you just said?
Fuck that millennial shit.
yeah.
What does that mean, millennials?
Yeah, that's some bullshit.
Yeah, he
Wait a
done
minute.
fucked
Wait,
up.
What does that mean,
wait,
Young
wait.
He done
Bucks?
fucked up.
What does that mean,
Fucked
Young
the
Bucks?
podcast. Fucked
Is
up,
that
right.
Young Bucks or
Stop.
Young Sugar
Stop.
Whippersnappers?
Stop.
I don't know
What does that mean?
Okay.
I don't know who you applying that fucking to.
No.
Now,
Hang
this
on.
podcast, I don't even know what that word
What's he
means.
talking
You can't
about?
say that M word around me.
The millennial, getting M's?
No, listen.
All right.
So we went out. We weren't here last week,
no,
right?
yeah,
Okay.
We weren't here last week,
Yeah,
and
you
we did
guys
our
were
show.
far in Kissimmee or Orlando.
Right. We're in the Central Florida area, which we'll get to in a second.
Both of y'all?
All three of us.
Who?
The three of us.
Yeah, I was
The
out
Everyman
there.
Show was on the
Yo,
road,
the
my
trio.
friend.
John did us dirty, man. That's all we gotta say.
He did?
It was
Yo,
cool.
we gotta get logos made of you three like the Pet
Wait
Boys.
a second. Hold on. We're gonna
You
get
know,
to
like-
all this in a second.
You
Hold on.
kind of look like the Pet Boy
Oh,
logos.
no, we
if I
do.
get you guys.
Yo, but right before you came in, that Shrek, And
Yeah.
then he says that Mr. Goodnight is Donkey, and I'm Puss in Boots.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's a
I kind of
gingerbread
see that
man.
list. He's
Walter.
because Gingerbread barely talks,
Right. Walter's a gingerbread.
Yo,
So who
Yo.
would I be though?
Who's the dragon?
If who would I like? I got left out.
Nah,
Yeah,
nah,
all
nah,
right.
nah, nah.
I gotta start coming more, right?
We got you. We
you're,
got you.
you're the knight. You know when he's doing like the night scene, I feel like that could be you.
I don't
Yeah.
know. They had like 4 or 5
No, he's that.
versions of the movie, right? I only saw the first one because I was in prison for like the second, third, fourth, or whatever came
Yo.
after that.
I saw that movie 100 times because it was the only movie that teachers would want to show us at school.
Yeah, you
All
guys
5
saw
of
that
them?
in
Yo,
school?
I saw
Man,
Shrek
how old are y'all? Y'all
and
real
fucking-
whippersnappers.
I saw National Treasure like a billion times too.
Man, I'm feeling.
Nicolas Cage.
No, but listen, hold on.
That's the new millennium on that side, right? So
Okay,
we
wait,
gonna have
There it is.
Wait, oh
Wait,
my
hold
fucking
on.
god.
we gonna have the
Wait a
millennials
minute.
on one side of the table.
Wait a minute, Marlon.
Oh, we're
Apply to us.
we do it in the
What,
guys?
number line of
When
age
John's
group.
bringing up that word, is
Breaker,
fucking Humpty
breaker,
Dumpty
breaker,
head
1
looking
9.
ass.
This
Okay.
thing on.
All right, hold on. Everyone
like
settle
an
down
ant
for a
with
second.
shades.
Hold on, hold
Head
on.
looking like a mirror.
Listen, settle down.
Yo,
for
that's
one
the
second.
real Black Mirror. You try to
Marlon.
look into John's forehead and you get lost into the future of technology.
Hold on. Save all the special comments for a second. So we're in the car and we're riding back. I think this was almost at the point of us riding back. I think we were leaving Gainesville, heading back into where we were at. And for some reason, I could tell you, I can't even remember why I said it. It was something about saying millennials. And man, these two guys right here
I don't even know what that means.
felt like
Yo.
the little Indian that saw a guy litter and shedded a tear. These guys got so angry. They were like, yo, man, yo, listen. You can't be
Yeah,
saying
I'm
that. You
triggered.
can't be saying that again.
I'm triggered
You
right
can't.
now.
You can't say that word.
I'm pissed off right now.
That's
Trigger.
so now.
I got
So now.
arthritis in my trigger finger.
So now.
Yo,
So
that's
now
like
it's like
Voldemort.
right. Okay, I heard that word the other day.
Somebody getting triggered? I thought only liberals get triggered.
Yo, I'm straight
Here we go
libtard.
about this.
Yo, yo,
President shit. I don't know, a liberal or Republican.
It's
I don't know
all
what
bullshit.
none of that shit
It's
means.
some straight cuckery.
You don't want to know. You don't want
I don't know what none of that shit.
So
is.
listen-
What
Why
are you,
cook
a
if you
Democrat
buck?
or Republican?
No, hold on a second.
Cuck, if you buck.
But-
I'm a convict.
Look. But look.
No, 'cause you try to
I'm not allowed to vote.
try to
That's
fuck up
probably
the
why I never
primaries.
learned that shit.
You voted
Okay.
for Hillary in there.
So-
no. Hey Walter, I'm a blue dog.
So hold on,
Democrat, buddy.
hold on, Mateo,
what
get
that
close
is?
to the mic. I want to ask you two a question,
Yes.
okay? And I know my good friend here, Noodles, will kind of be on my side of the topic.
Wait,
But what's the problem? What's the problem with the word millennials? to
yo,
both
that's
of you?
not my team. You trying to put me around a bunch of people I don't bang with. You're just like, yo, you're a millennial, and I gotta be around.
What does
I'm
that
like, yo,
mean,
this
though?
is
I
my
don't even know what
squad.
the fuck it
Get
means.
the
So that's
fuck
why
outta
you don't
here.
want to
No.
be categorized, right?
No, you don't know. Yo, you're trying
What
to
is it,
categorize
though?
me. That's why. They're
don't
trying
know.
to put me in some bullshit that I
don't
didn't
know.
choose to be a part of no fucking millennial.
What does
I don't know
millennial
what that
mean?
means.
Yo, what are you drinking? You got a flask over there? Why are you tilting it sideways?
Drink it, nah, cause that way
Why
I get a little more ice water. With
Oh,
the whiskey.
okay. I
It
was
tastes
wondering
good.
why you squishing
You
this
gotta
shit. It's
say
the
name of
ice.
this shit, man. This some good
It's
shit.
Glenmorangie.
what are
man.
we
Y'all gonna
drinking?
help me,
Yo,
right?
shout
What are
out
we
to
drinking?
Glenmorangie brown water.
What are we drinking?
Some whiskey, Scotch whiskey, son.
Scotch whiskey, and
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
43.
and it's 43% by
I
alcohol.
don't know what the
Yeah,
fuck it is. It's
yo,
some
they
good
do
shit.
40. They're like, yo, you gotta get the extra 3.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
one of my
Yeah.
favorite whiskeys.
But back to the. Hold on a second before everyone jumps in, because I feel like I'm hearing every damn voice right now.
Because you're
Let me
Everyman.
ask you. Yeah,
hear
that's-
every man's
yeah,
voice.
Everything, yeah, that's just my luck that everything happens
Oh, he
to every
drinks
man.
Guinness. I
But
got
okay,
him.
so you're telling me that you don't
That
like it
shit
because
vegan?
it's a misrepresentation of your youth, the labeling of
egg in
millennials,
there,
right?
Yeah. That shit is whack.
What does it mean to you when you hear that? Why does it bother you? Why does it bother you?
Don't say that shit towards me. What you want me to call you? A stupid ass name?
So you
I
got
got
two.
money, man.
So there's
Being
two
young.
words.
You mad
No,
because we young?
You
Your
mad?
egghead ass old.
You mad because
You
you dress
mad.
like
So you don't like being
you
called
dress like
young?
a mannequin at Dolphin Mall.
Hey, hold on. What year were you born?
I was born in '94.
Okay, what year were you born?
91.
Okay. Is anybody in this room born after the year 2000?
No.
Then nobody in this room is a fucking millennial.
Okay, well, did you tell the
So you
motherfuckers that's calling us that then?
No, listen.
Fuck them.
Okay?
Hey, get on the mic and tell these fuckers what it is.
Don't call me a
Mike's
millennial.
Okay.
Okay. Listen,
What
baby
are they?
boomers is a generation.
So what
Generation
are- so what are-
X.
That's what
generation.
millennial means, baby boomers.
Okay.
Nah,
After
millennium
gener-
is born
Because
after
baby
2000.
boomers to me
on
sounds
a
like
second.
a bunch of young
After-
bucks having a lot of
after
babies.
Generation X was supposed
Okay.
to come Generation Y.
Look
Which is
at
my
the
generation.
Yo,
And most of our
millennials
generation-
are the kids that were raised by iPads. I'm not a part of those
there wasn't
motherfuckers.
enough
Right?
of us
Those are the people that
born.
watch people play video games on YouTube. I'm not. That's
So
I
you
don't
guys
play
are-
with that shit.
so
listen,
you guys are okay
You
with.
open this package.
I'm
You
gonna
saw that
explain to you
noodles?
why they call us millennials.
So
There wasn't
check it
enough
out
of
in a
us
second.
born
Give it a
to
minute or two,
classify us as a
and we'll check
generation.
out the.
Okay.
Do you know? The thing
That's
is
why
with
I
those
don't-
generation
tinted,
that
those
came
tints.
around where there was enough
Yo, what's
children
up?
born
What's going
classified
on?
as a generation
So wait
was
a
the
second.
millennial generation, which is supposed to be the generation
Only
people
me and you
born
were right
after
here.
the year 2000,
Come on, dude.
after the
Give it a minute.
millennial.
We'll see the reaction.
So
We're
you
not
guys.
millennials.
So you
that
guys
millenn-
are not millennials.
Yeah, I'm not a fucking millennial.
The internet will say we are, but we're not.
Yo, John.
Because we weren't born after the year 2000.
That's why you
after
sit
the
far away
millennial.
from me. I
So, but you
figured
still
you out
call me that
already.
shit. That's why you some hater shit.
Listen. No, I don't mind. Listen.
All right,
No,
guys,
that's
this is
fine.
the beginning of the Everyman show.
That-
and
yeah,
this-
apparently this is how we started off. Like, but you should have seen them both. They were so butthurt about the word.
Wait,
like,
butthurt?
They
About
were like,
what?
oh no, don't say that to me.
About what?
Yeah.
About the word.
Nah.
Millennials. Like I almost thought that this one was gonna choke me and he was gonna open the passenger door and push me out.
What? Nah, we wouldn't have done it over you calling us millennials. We would have done it when we got to that guy's house.
But
we had to sleep
somebody
there.
define millennial for a person like me who hasn't been out.
Yo, that's
Done.
people.
Like,
yeah,
I need to get out more. Oh, conspiracy Kennedy just said it while I was over
it's
here.
people that were born after 2000. So that's
Right.
that iPad
Oh, shit,
generation.
it's like my daughter.
Right.
Right. My son is a
You
millennial.
were born after 2000?
Nah, it
No,
wasn't.
we were.
Okay, so you not millennials?
Exactly.
No, these are old motherfuckers too.
Tell those
But they
motherfuckers.
classify us as millennials.
Yeah.
Because there wasn't enough of us born.
You weren't born
Yo,
after 2000. You
Because
are. You
basically-
about
No.
50.
That's
Look,
what I'm trying to tell you.
Okay.
People that are
Hold
peop-
on, let's come
After-
close. First of all, stop screaming from over
Hey,
there.
we
like a
need
Christian.
lan-
Come
okay,
closer
we need
to
the
mic so I can
lanyards.
hear you.
After
For
Generation
conspiracy
X,
Kenneth.
Uh-huh.
there wasn't enough children born to classify it as a generation.
Can you hear me from
Sure.
here?
Okay. The
How's
next
the level?
generation that was classified as
So,
a generation
like, right here.
was the
Right here?
millennials.
Okay, I don't.
So they
Right here.
put us, the ones that are born
No, I
after
just wanna know how
Generation
close
X,
to get,
after
'cause I know this shit picks up.
1975,
No, you good.
okay?
Okay, right
up
here,
until
right
the year
here.
2000, they put us in with the millennials
I need to
because
pop
there
filter.
wasn't enough of us born to get our own generation.
Well, there's
We're
a couple
not
out.
millennials.
There's a couple
Nah,
28-year-olds that are claiming it with no problem.
But millennials
Well,
is
yeah,
basically.
No, I don't know who claiming that shit.
Yeah, no.
That might-
Those
they
are
claim
people.
that shit.
If
Those
you
are-
if
those
you
are Hillary
claim
voters.
if you claim being a millennial, you're fucking whack. All right, like you claim you're a millennial, you got whack pussy.
I'm with it. I agree.
All right, so I apologize to both of you guys.
Listen,
But middle fingers
Look, but
either way
millennial
for
is
fucking trying to call
basically-
me.
We're gonna
That's
get
what
Google.
old people call young people
you guys-
that they don't understand.
Yeah, no, I don't understand you guys
that's why
clearly.
You watch, bro.
Like that's for sure. I don't understand anything of what you guys say.
Yo,
Sometimes
it looks like when you take a shower, instead of putting on lotion, you put on icy
Google
hot.
says.
I do. No, actually, I use lighter derm patches.
Hey,
They do
John.
We
really
don't give a
good.
fuck about
John,
Yeah.
this is what Google says.
What
about
does Google
millennials.
say about millennials?
It says millennials, also known as Generation Y, or the Net Generation, are the demographic cohort that directly follows Generation X. Howe and Stratus define the millennial cohort as consisting of individuals born between 1982 and 2004.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Fuck that
Conspiracy
shit.
Kenneth there.
So 82 to 2004, I missed that one by 2 years.
You see, you're almost there, and you're that far away from it because how fucking
You're
washed
born
you
in
are.
80? You're born in 80? Well, guess what?
Yeah.
You're not Generation X either.
No?
No,
What am I?
Generation X stops in 75.
So where am I? I'm just nothing?
You got no
You're
generation.
In between. You're in the limbo.
That's fine. That makes sense for me.
So stop. Knock that word off, motherfucker.
So I'm just a weirdo.
Especially when you talking to us, a-hole.
All right. So no more millennials to you guys?
You know.
Can we talk about millennials still?
No.
Nah, fuck them.
Fuck 'em.
They fall
Okay.
into yours, so do I.
All right. Okay. So that felt good. All right. So you know what? Let's switch topics over there. We got clear past that one. I was curious about it. I didn't know it was going to come up so soon. So last week we weren't here. We were actually in Central Florida. And it was really interesting. I think that each of us have our own stories and accounts. And I know that you guys weren't there, but I'm sure you guys would be curious to know what happened to us. I had Walter ask me the entire week what happened. But I said, you know what? I'll save it for the show.
You know it's a good game to play in Central Florida while you're driving on the road? You
Save.
try to see who could count more Confederate flags or American flags.
man, I
You
thought
just
you were
tally it up.
By the time we got up to Central Florida, that was for sure. I thought, you know what I thought he was gonna say, Mr. Goodnight?
I thought he was gonna say like that chest
Bumper
game with
curve.
the shot glasses.
Oh yeah.
I thought he was
Oh,
gonna- hey, I thought he
oh,
was
you
gonna
talking the way he drives?
Now hold on a second. You know what? You know what? First of all, shout outs to Mateo here. Mateo killed it in Central Florida. I don't know what comedy room he
guys
didn't
do
walk
over
into
there?
that he was tearing up the crowd.
Oh, you guys did stand up.
He did a great job
You
though.
guys
I mean,
went the
honestly,
week
like
after I left.
yeah, he put on like every room he would go to, he would just put on an amazing performance. I gotta give it
Mateo
to you,
killed
man.
it then.
Yes,
All three of you guys
t-
did stand up.
But
Yeah.
but Mateo
There's-
did
where's the
by
video
far
for
the
you
best.
motherfuckers don't fucking post shit.
Nah, I don't
We
post
did.
shit, bro. I don't be on the internet like
What
that.
are you?
I'm
You
like
still
MF
you're on
Doom.
the run like this motherfucker over here, right?
You
This
know what?
nigga on probation and shit and fucking probation officer.
You know what he did for the last show? He
How
took
the fuck you niggas expect to be comedians
uh-huh.
if y'all if you don't let nobody hear y'all? or see
Oh,
y'all?
that's the
You
thing.
just want to be funny behind the scenes.
Oh, no,
I'm so
I
ill
post
that I'm
regularly.
becoming kind of like a myth where people are like, yo, you heard about him? And they're like, yeah, I think so. Yo.
Like it comes
Yeah,
in waves.
just like this guy.
He comes in waves.
I love this dude.
Just like Mr. Goodnight. So
love this
so yeah, man. Seriously, you did like yo, you killed it. Like you honestly crushed it in every room.
like
You know,
Check it out, but there's no fucking evidence of it.
Nah, he
trust
did
me,
good.
he did. You know what he did in
No,
one
you
of
know
them?
the worst part? I forgot all that shit by now already.
Listen,
Yeah, we know.
It was
did good,
freestyle comedy.
He did good.
Y'all
Yeah,
did all freestyle.
Yeah.
Yeah, most. Yeah. That's what
so
I do.
listen,
Nah,
listen. You know what he
I mean,
does
we do sets,
in one of the shows, the last one. So we're in Orlando. It's our last show. We're at this room called Sluice. I forgot the host now. What was the host name? Scott Orbany. Shout out to Scott Orbany there. But Mateo, while the show's going on and while we're waiting for our names to get called, he's power napping.
Mateo.
Yeah,
Mateo
that's
did a
pretty-
45-minute
Everywhere.
power
You gotta
nap.
stay off the edibles, man.
Yeah, Mateo looked like he was sleeping every time. Like he'd wake up in the morning. We were driving up to Gainesville, and he looked like he was sleeping already. I was like, but we all woke up like an hour ago.
Yeah, I'd be smacked though.
I bet.
You're sleep deprived. What do? You sleep like 2 days out of the week, and the rest of it you're up?
Nah.
He
I
dabs.
basically
Nah.
I take naps throughout time, and then I'm up.
My son does that in daycare. What the fuck?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Nigga, you need to get out and chase that shit. What's wrong with
me
you?
and your son
Quit
got-
sucking your thumb. What's wrong with you? Earlier he was talking about video games. Now he's talking about nap time in the daytime and
Fuck,
shit.
damn, you fucking
What
around
the
trying
fuck,
to make it
nigga?
sound
You
like I
drink
really-
chocolate milk at night?
Nah.
I ain't gonna.
Unless it's
I ain't
almond
gonna tell
chocolate
nobody.
milk.
Okay,
Almond
I ain't
chocolate
gonna
milk,
tell
I fuck
nobody.
with. Yo, you ever have cinnamon toast crunch in chocolate almond milk? Yo, that's
No.
the best meal you can have in your life.
I think I'm too old for all that already.
Yeah, you fuck around.
I need
and
like
catch the
oatmeal.
diabetes
Like
and
I need
some
my
shit.
shit. Yeah, I need mine to come with fiber. Like I take Metamucil in the morning.
This dude gotta come with his
It's
personal-
Metamucil.
Sad life.
Is Metamucil
Yeah,
vegetarian?
my dad used to say, because it got an orange in the label of it. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Nah, no lie. Whenever I'm
I'll
somewhere
fool
dirty,
you too.
I take an emergency just to make sure.
I've heard about them too. I looked from the other day. I was fucked up. It ain't
So
working.
listen,
Yeah, so what's the show about today? Y'all,
The show's about
you
a
guys
little
were gonna have a morning meeting in the afternoon, nighttime right now before the show to brief everybody. what
I'm
the
glad
show's
how
about,
Marlon's come with a lot of observations.
right.
some
That's what
very
you
good
told me.
points.
This is what,
Yes,
from what
yes.
I recall.
No, you're
Probably
right.
bullshit you.
You're right. No, a lot of
I
things
wouldn't
got
shit
changed
you. My
here.
favorite turd now. Pay attention.
A lot of things got changed here, like last minute.
Ain't
A lot
gonna
of
be,
stuff
ain't gonna
got
be.
changed.
Okay.
Like last minute, we were supposed to have No Emotion Gold Mask and a bunch of other rappers from his
Has he
label
ever
from
been without a
Penis
mask?
and Vagina
Yeah,
Records.
what's up with
Shout
that
out to Penis
what
and
the
Vagina
fuck is
Records.
he, like a Howard Stern or what the fuck? I
As a
checked
matter
out
of
his
fact,
page. I try to listen.
You want
to
to hear
I
one of
couldn't
his
believe
tracks?
he was a rapper.
Play
Is he
one
really
of his tracks.
serious with these songs or what
We'll
the
see.
fuck?
We'll find out right now.
Mateo, play me there
I
a
try to
lot
hear
of
some of it.
enchiladas.
Yo, you know,
It was like I was watching Vice Land and listening to anonymous rap. Is what it sounded like.
I don't know, man.
You know what I'm talking about? The anonymous guy on Vice Land when he put the mask and you can't even hear him.
Nah, but you gotta check him out. I don't
Yo,
know.
I feel
Alright.
like you
No.
gotta be high as fuck just to be
Send me
watching
the
Vice Land.
dopest track you think he got, cause I want to hear it. I
Play-
went on his page just trying to
Oh, I
listen
can
to
play
it.
from out there.
Yeah,
Hold on, we're gonna
play a
play
lot of
some.
enchiladas. That was a song that he did
That's a new
years
one.
ago.
I love enchiladas, man. Y'all making me hungry, but they ain't got vegan enchiladas.
No, they don't.
Man, there's only one vegan in here, man. Everybody eat pork and beef.
You ever had a vegan pizza?
He said, yeah.
He said, I can make you one.
Yeah, I think he said that.
I think he
think he
bullshitting
did.
because what
Hey,
you put
are
at the
ramen
bottom.
noodles? Are ramen?
Uh,
Are ramen noodles vegan?
Or shout out to the vegetarians then at that point.
Oh, vegetarian. You're right. I get it twisted. You're right. You're right. Are ramen noodles vegetarian? No, right? The Oriental one? Not even?
The
The
Oriental.
vegetable. How about the vegetable one? All right. I guess.
Throw these on for me.
Yeah. It's too.
Let me know when you're playing. You're playing it
Okay.
already? Play it back from the beginning for me.
No, let it go. He ain't no sound.
Cover your mouth every time you're yawning. That's contagious. Everybody tuck your dick in. I wasn't in the right lane to turn left. I just finished eating a Greek meat pie. I
Listen
like
to
the
that.
black girl in the backless black dress. I'm not drunk, but the ground is moving. I don't know what kind of soup this is that your grandma made, but it smells like condom. I just gave my maid semen spray. Tell her to keep the change. I know a racist guy.
No, it's
doesn't
amazing.
drive because
I
his
love this
tires are
song.
black. Am I the only one who buys weed with the
Really?
unemployment check? If I die naked, cover me up. I have low self-esteem. I was having so much
Let's just
fun
hope it's
until
the actual
stripper told
habitat
me it
and
was
that
her
it's not his
first date
backyard or
and started crying. I'm denying anything they told you.
This
As
is
such,
no
they
emotion.
sold you a burnt
Gold
piece
mask.
of chicken. Who picked Scottie Pippen? My dick
Oh,
is
he's at the
bleeding,
Metro
call it
Zoo,
Scott
probably.
Summers. Does your
Like I said,
grandma
I hope
still
it is
get
the actual
hungry? I
facility.
tried my best to respect old people, but damn, they just
That's
Metro
Metro
Zoo?
Zoo, right?
How you sucking my dick
No,
in
I know
this
about
that
Metro
have
Boomin.
no saliva? Diamonds are nothing
Not
but
Metro
chunks
Boomin.
of
What you know
coal.
about that,
Your
old
golden
buck?
life
Yeah,
shapes
you know what? But
survival.
if Metro
Look
Boomin
through
doesn't
here,
trust you, they're gonna
see
shoot you.
microscopic things.
I heard that.
That's what he says, right? I was trying to figure it out too.
Yeah, that's what he's saying. This guy's great, man. This This is No Emotion Gold Mask from Penis and Vagina Records.
Yeah, it's like some Howard Stern, I guess. Penis and vagina records.
Yeah, he has other rappers. There's Juicy,
What is it,
Stanley
dick in the-
Ipkiss.
Dick and balls and shit.
Listen, take a listen.
All right.
Let me tell you something. I've been alive a lot longer than you have.
Is that coming in low?
No, I hear it perfect.
Yeah?
If you're killing time, you're murdering opportunity. If you're having sex, I'm usually doing the same thing. I have a very serious question. If I get arrested, who's gonna bail me out? What are you talking about? Slow down. Your girlfriend wants you to go down to the store to buy some milk so I can come up and fuck her. Why don't you try to be a hero when no one is watching?
It's
Someone
weird. It
stole my
sounds like
watch when I
look, the
wasn't
thing is that
watching.
it just sounds like a dude
Remember me, I
talking.
usually leave a
It's
bad
it's
impression.
really
Right?
different. It's
So
unique.
like the way he raps is just like a dude just like having a conversation. You get what I'm saying? So it's like I don't know. It's like to me it's like I don't know. I can't. You know, I'm like a party vibe kind of dude.
Right.
So to me to jam to that kind of shit is like, what am I
Nah,
jamming
'cause-
to? What the fuck is this nigga
I don't
saying?
think he's looking
And
for like
he's just like talking.
Yeah.
To be quite
Holy
honest-
shit.
That's that talk rap.
Yeah, he
Right.
definitely talking. He's saying some shit. I don't know what the fuck it is he's saying yet, but he's
he
yeah,
doesn't.
it's subconscious.
Right. It's
Yeah,
it's more.
it's-
I don't think it's along the lines of like a backpack rap type of style or like that
I
club
don't know.
bangers.
I don't think there's a category for that right
No.
there. Like,
It's like you know what? Bizarre from D12. Remember Bizarre?
okay, I don't know. I guess they are kind of. He's kind of bizarre. You right?
Right, like that. Like it's different.
But bizarre from D12. The name is the only thing he had bizarre about him. He was still rap like a rapper and like. I don't know.
His
it
flow was
sound-
probably a little
Yeah,
different,
nah,
but his
actually
his-
probably my favorite rapper from D12 was Proof. Proof is ill.
Proof was good. I did like Proof, man.
Yo,
Rest in
It's-
peace,
I
Proof.
guess it's weird. I'm just not into that. Like, I don't know. It's more like metaphoric or fucking. I don't know what the fuck he's saying. New York style type shit with a beat in the background. Yeah, I like to hang out and I don't know. I like party. I don't know. It's just hey, it's dope though. It's all right.
But you know what? But you said you were listening to some of his newer stuff, right? Like the.
I don't know. I listened to shit on his Instagram and I just.
Well, he
went,
has a
heard
new
it little
album
bit. What
out.
The fuck was he talking? Okay, check the next one out. The fuck was this nigga saying here? Dick and vagina or whatever the fuck already. Like I
Yeah.
didn't even want to hear that.
It's
What the-
different, though.
I don't want no dick, just straight vagina records. If like why would
Vagina Records is
What
dope.
the fuck? Yeah, vagina records would have been good, right? Like camel toe or some shit like that.
You got to remember this
right?
though.
But dick, come on, man.
That
Yo, El Chapo told the jurors that he's
It's
not
alright,
gonna have
though.
them
I
killed
mean, hey,
before the
look,
trial.
Listen, anybody can make it.
where
You
did
get what I'm saying? I've seen a lot
Is that
of
a rap
shit go
line you
down.
just gave me?
And
Nah,
we
nah,
in the
this is
city
what El
for,
Chapo just did.
we're in the
Right
Magic
now?
City over here.
Yeah.
There's magic being done here. So, hey, you know, I don't knock nobody, but it's
I just gotta say this, that his style of rap and the content, like if you hear the
what's
new
a
album
category?
Golden
you niggas
Ghost,
say a fucking category.
Yo,
for what I hear.
why
What
why
would you
do-
categorize? It's a non-category, right? It's
But
just
that's-
say,
but that's
okay,
what makes him-
That's all I want to know. That's all you had to say.
right?
You're
But that's what makes it
That's
more
what I was
interesting.
thinking.
You know, some people just gotta go to
It's
the
some new
unknown.
shit,
Yeah,
right?
you gotta
Some new
open
shit.
up avenues. We can't just stay stagnant and sit in the same
Right.
No,
categories
it's
of
that
hip hop.
things don't belong in categories. That's why you can't call me a fucking millennial.
See, But see,
labels offend you?
yeah,
Yeah.
like yo, like you can't even say he's
fake
Hispanic. You can't even say he's Hispanic. You can only say he's non-American. I don't know. Like you got to watch with these young people nowadays, millennial or not.
Garden
They
Fresh
are.
Pizza's vegetarian.
Who?
He's still looking for that shit.
Mateo.
Nah, hold up. Hispanics
Marlon-
is a team that I do bang with. You could categorize.
I could keep you in Hispanic. You're okay
Yo,
with
I
that
got,
word?
listen, a really big appetite. You gotta understand, like,
What are you? Are you working out now?
I need to.
You need to get in shape for your wedding, buddy.
Listen, I'm in real good round shape right
Nah,
now.
bro. Like you gotta look like you've been like doing like noodles over here, doing like 10Ks on a daily. Like you need to be in
They
shape.
say beer after liquor, then beer,
You're in the clear.
or is it?
No. Beer before.
Liquor
Or is it beer after liquor and never been sicker?
Yeah, I think
you
it's
see, that's why I can never remember it, because you heard what I just said, and then he said the
Right.
same too, but
so.
you know what I'm talking about, right? Beer before liquor, never been sicker.
No, it-
Or, you see?
Liquor never sicker.
I don't know,
Yeah.
man. If I'm gonna stick to this whiskey right now, when the whiskey's gone and I'm still like, it's
Right.
the waves stop
with that whiskey
moving,
right now.
I'll probably grab some of that.
I dig
vegetarian
that whiskey,
beer.
man.
I'll probably grab some of the vegetarian beer at the end.
Hey, I gotta
you
try.
gotta
I gotta try that goat milk. That's the nocturnal one,
You
right?
got a lighter?
No, my friend,
What
I
you
do
drinking
not.
over there, Walter?
What's the next? Go on.
good?
So
You like
you know what? I wanted to switch over to our experience over there in
What you-
back in Central Florida.
No coke though,
Us-
right? Just straight.
Hold on. So
rocks, right?
aside from Mateo
neat.
doing like a bang up job over there, this show
smoke?
is like
Vegan?
completely going
Yeah, I
like we are freestyle mode. It's not. It's for this guy right there. It's the guy right in front of you. Oh,
People
okay.
get shanked for
I don't know
doing
what's
that in
going
prison.
on. I feel like
Socialized.
I feel like we're just like I don't even know what the show got started. Is this show
Nah,
started?
the show's been on.
It is.
Are we about to freestyle?
No,
The
not
thing
yet.
is, okay, look, you guys ever heard the underground music that they try to play so many songs within an hour that they speed up the tempo?
Right.
Oh, yeah,
that's
they
what,
just play one
that's
verse.
what Noodle's gonna do with all of us. We talk
He's
so
gonna
much.
speed it up and
And
post
everybody
that.
gonna hear it, they gonna laugh and shit. And
Right.
Just a little quicker.
Yeah, it's about to sound like a 3-6 posse cut.
Yeah, exactly. Like so, post that. It's gonna
Sip-
sound
sipping off
fantastic,
the
is what you're
scissor.
saying.
So where you was
Okay.
going?
Loud pack posse.
So, like I was saying, you
Okay.
know, Mateo killed it in Central Florida.
Oh,
But-
Oh, that's right. We were over there.
Yeah, but in
I need some
addition,
pizza.
on top of killing it on stage, I felt like he was gonna
killed it
kill
in the
us a couple
streets.
times along the way.
Yo, I kill it in the streets.
Spinach on
Kill it in
No,
the
you kill it.
streets.
You kill it behind the steering wheel, my friend.
All day.
Oh,
You
you call
kill
that
it.
motherfucker crazy taxi.
Yo, what?
He got no tip money
let,
for that
let
shit.
the whole world know I'm from Miami when I'm driving.
That
Man,
motherfucker drive.
this-
Nigga, shit, though.
Orlando drives faster than Miami. What you talking about? You know you in Orlando when
No,
them
no,
fucking
no.
rockets
Miami,
flying.
you
Boom.
No,
You don't want to drive like a Miami.
no.
Okay.
Mateo one.
They always do.
That
15
motherfucker had-
Number
Shit.
one, Mateo hates curbs. I've learned that.
Boy, he hit every
He
single
likes
one
to
of
hit curbs
I
because he
hit,
just
I
hates.
hit one pothole and one curve.
There
We
was-
drove about
yeah.
a couple thousand. We drove
Right.
like 1,000 miles.
I think we did about three
Listen,
curbs,
he not a
two
bad driver.
potholes.
He not a bad driver. Just don't get in the car.
No,
with him.
just like what I say is when after getting in the car with him and getting out,
He's scary.
like I feel like I need to put him more often in my prayers at night. Like I just like
Nah,
God, please
I couldn't
protect
sleep with that
Mateo.
motherfucker.
Yeah, that was it was a little unsettling. There was a time when we got to Gainesville and we were hitting the exit. He's over here on the speed lane, and there's about 3 lanes going on to this. I think we're like on the I-95 or the turnpike. I don't know what highway. Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
But he crosses over like this, and I say, "Hey, your exit's right there." Now, mind you, we're not half a mile from the exit. We're not even a quarter mile. We're about a 1/10 from the exit now. He just, with no problem, decides to say, "Oh yeah," but very relaxed, and cuts across. Mind you, there's cars coming, and with that part didn't scare me as much. The part that scared me is that the exit is a very narrow, like one of them winding ones that it curves,
That's
like
where
in the
he woke
shape
me
of a
up
C
at.
or something.
I know what you're talking about.
And I told him, I had to tell him to slow down because I don't think he was intending to slow down. Had no one suggested it to
I
him,
think-
I said, I think we would have
Look,
flown off
no,
that
we would have
curve.
been fine. We would have got to the regular street. I would have been like skirt. And we
You know
would've
about
just
that?
kept
You know
going.
what that
I think I
means?
skirt a little in my pants a couple times, my
Hey,
friend.
I'm not gonna lie. Hey, that's why he killed it up there, cause he was definitely about.
Yeah,
to kill
he
me.
was straight about kill mode. You were on kill mode, my friend. Up and down.
Up and down.
We did about 5, I think.
Where? About you guys were bar hopping, club comedy motherfuckers.
Yeah, we're comedy
Damn,
room
I gotta
hopping.
go hang out with y'all, man.
Yeah, man.
should-
Why
Should've
the
came.
fuck y'all go to We Got Leave though?
We didn't know you went up there.
Oh, yo, we're trying to do the same thing in Colorado.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know about that spot. What city though?
Wherever you
I'm in
suggest,
the
man, we're
Colorado
going with
school.
you, buddy.
Yeah.
Listen, they don't
rolling.
like us over there in Colorado.
It's cool.
You think it's cool? You better wear them cowboy boots and that
That's-
scarf, motherfucker.
That's what I
They
do.
don't
Wait,
like
let me
us
see that.
southern.
That's
All
what I
right.
do.
Nah. That's what I'm good in
All
any
right.
hood. I dress.
You
just
think you
like
good?
a-
There ain't no hood over there.
Listen,
You think
I'm
you
not.
good
I'm
in
not
any-
done with this story.
If you hood, you good, but ain't no hood over there.
Let him finish. Go ahead.
All right.
So on
trying
top
to
of
order
his,
pizza.
Go
with
ahead.
Mateo, everything was awesome, man. Like you were cool. Like he did the crazy driving, he killed it on stage, and then, which I'm gonna say that for a second. I'm gonna turn my attention to Mr. Goodnight on this trip. Mr. Goodnight on this trip was about as
It's like his Yelp reviews on us.
right. No. I gotta share these experiences. I learned a lot with Mr. Goodnight. See, because I heard Marlon talk about right now with you with the cowboy boots.
Yeah.
Like bring the cowboy boots and the scarves where we're
that
going the
shit
next
saved
one.
me.
Let me tell you something. This man here got more women to say hello to him than any of us combined. A man in cowboy boots outside of Miami, Florida.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, man. A man in cowboy boots.
Yeah, man.
This is what I learned. A man in cowboy boots outside of South Florida
Yeah.
gets pussy.
Yeah.
It's just
They fuck-
mandatory.
I
Oh,
ain't gonna lie,
what?
they
You
fuck
trying to
with
say he doesn't in South Florida either?
I don't think so. Wearing cowboy boots. I don't think they
Nah.
recognize you down
Nah,
here for
you
it, do they?
crazy
I
as
could be
shit.
wrong. I
Yeah,
could be
you
wrong.
crazy.
I don't
Nah,
know.
You crazy
I'm not
shit,
around
man.
you seeing
They
that.
love my style.
They
man.
love the cowboy boots.
They love the style. Period. With this scuffing on, man.
I
They
think I'm
love it.
getting cowboy boots, man.
Yeah, go
Oh
ahead. Your
man,
pussy- Hey, listen.
you in some cowboy boots?
It might look a little
yeah,
cowboy,
they
right?
fuck
Like,
around. They'll know you were the one that just kind of cleaned the stalls out. Fucking set up
Hey,
new hay and shit.
Nah, but this is serious shit.
I'll
Get some
probably look
cowboy
racist
boots,
with
'cause
cowboy
my
boots.
pussy game went up to 0 to 100 real quick. I'm telling you that right now.
and then
Yeah.
and he's so cocky that
that's
he
real.
puts one like over,
Oh, you talking
and
about
then
one in
he
and
tucks
let one out?
and then he tucks the other one.
It's a shoe.
I swear to
So
you,
it's like
we
some
walked.
like Mike shit. Like before that, he didn't have talent. He
Yeah.
puts him on, and he's a pimp.
Yeah.
Mateo,
yeah.
you didn't notice that when we were walking by, there was one particular lady that walks by him, and she goes, "Oh, look at him! He's got cowboy boots, hey," or something like that.
What I did notice was it's real easy to fuck with employees at places, and it's hilarious.
Yes, now that's what I was gonna get at with both these guys. So both these guys, we end up going to an outlet mall, okay, and
Just stay up.
yeah, we were just doing some random window shopping. I guess we were looking for some stuff in there, and next thing you know,
Bullshit.
Mateo decides to get the bright idea of fucking with people inside stores. And I'm not. I didn't want to go into them because number one, I think I killed the vibe because I was so big and like noticeable, and I look like I'm three.
You gotta film these things.
You know what? I would have. You know, by the time we were
I
in,
walked into the guest store and I told her to go work in there. I'm like, look, I'm just trying to find out. And she's like, find out what? And I'm like, what I gotta be guessing about? I'm trying to find out what it
Yeah,
is.
that shit was funny as fuck. Yeah, that shit was funny.
he
Oh, John told me to say something funny that I walked in with, and it was hilarious. I walked into the Champion store. It was just this one girl working in there, and I was like, I was just like, yo, I keep taking L's. Like if I put on these clothes, am I gonna be a champion?
yeah, I'm telling you, these guys must have did this about. Listen,
Yeah,
they,
we had a blast.
they did this about to like.
Yeah, we should
Well,
film.
well, here's the
Wait,
thing.
wait,
Yo, we about to go to the outlet mall in Florida City and do the same thing. We might get shot there though. I'm with it.
Look,
I'm with the bullshit.
hang on. So this is what happened. All this kind of went like impromptu. Everything was like unplanned. And the crazy thing was that they were doing it, and I figured out the first couple when they were doing it. But I tried going in the store with them, and it looked like every time I would go in, it went so bad because I looked like a 40-year-old
No, but see,
standing
bad
next to
is
these
good.
two assholes.
That is good
We
because
wanna make-
awkward is hilarious.
Right, we want to make
But-
it as awkward as possible. That's
But
what-
I was
Those
I was
guys
not
at the
feeling
New Balance
comfortable in the
store
whole
that took us
process. Like I
seriously?
didn't know what the hell was going on.
Yeah, that shit felt like a British TV show. That was like some Ricky Gervais shit.
He was serious. Hey, they took it serious. Everything we said it was serious.
So wait a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like they did this about. Look, they must have did this
Yo,
with no
'cause I
exaggeration
do
about
it
to like
to one
15
guy.
different stores.
And the guy starts laughing. He's like, yo, you gotta talk to my boy.
Go to his boss, to the manager. To the manager.
And his boss is like some Eastern European guy who's like, he loves New Balance.
He took that shit serious, man. He took that shit serious.
Yeah, so they end up doing this again, like about I think anywhere between 10 to 15 stores.
Yeah, we did a lot.
Okay, and then after a while, I didn't want to go in. I was like, I felt really like I wasn't prepared for that. I don't have the guts that they had, huh?
Nah, he was just scared.
No, I wasn't. I don't have the guts that these guys have to walk in and do that.
We got balls, man.
This one here tried doing a Toys R Us bit. Which what was it now? What did you do with Toys R Us?
Something about for adults.
Yeah. No, because I asked him. I was like, "Hey, man, hey, you got toys?" He's like, "We got all type of toys, man, for everybody." I said, "You got toys for everybody?" He was like, "Yeah." So you trying to sell a toy? I was like, "So you got adult toys?" He was like, "Oh man," he just busted out laughing. I was like, "Nah, you see, you got every toy that I want. I'm in there for adult toys." You know what I'm saying? He just started busting out laughing. So
So these two,
we fucking around the whole
literally terrorized an entire outlet mall. Oh no! And then my favorite was when he goes to U.S. Polo.
We went
and
to
U.S. Polo Assassin.
We went to both.
Oh yeah. Cause so I basically tried to start a war between USPA and Polo.
You're right.
And tell him how you did that. Explain.
Right, so
what did you do there?
I busted into the USPA store, right? And I'm like, yo, I heard out there in Polo they want beef with you. I don't know. I don't understand. It's kind of like Israel Palestine, but they just don't fuck with each other. And I told them, like, they tried to tell me the origin of the brand. I was telling them, nah, there was a guy back in the day who he would dress up like a polo player and carry an axe, and he would chop motherfuckers' heads off, and that's how he became the U.S. Polo Assassin.
Yeah, but they gave us the history on who was first, the two people on the horse.
And
I think that's a lie, though.
Yeah.
And then I walked into Polo, and I was like, yo, at USPA, they said it's a green light. They're about to come in with the shooters.
Yeah.
And the girl, like, Polo is so much better than USPA that she was like, who are they? And then I had to explain it to her. It was like a Spanish girl. So I was like, yo, you know how this is Polo? And they got that other store in here that's like Polito?
And she was like, yeah.
She was like, yeah. I was like, yo, they want beef.
So you went in there and was like, hey, listen, they want beef, and I need you to tell all your employees they coming for y'all lunchtime. They not fucking around.
So these guys, they just did this at this mall, and for the most part, it was great with them. But then we're gonna save it with me. So this is the part where I added the. I added the crazy factor in this. Oh yeah, no, he was good.
He called me Big Night instead of Good Night, but it's all right. We're gonna let him slide. I would tear his ass up, but I'm gonna let him slide.
We're gonna all do name tags, but noodles.
He called me Midnight because I'm dark or some shit.
So long as if you want to shoot back, you can call him Pasta.
Nah, he just gonna eat grass tomorrow. That's all. It's cool. Hey, but look.
So I'm sure that Mateo and Mr. Goodnight have their own opinions of my situations up there in Central Florida, I guess.
Yeah, first of all, he set us the fuck up.
How'd y'all fuck up?
Look, he set us up.
I didn't.
Okay, we riding, right?
Whose car?
My car. John the whole time was like, oh, I know this guy.
Yeah, the whole time. This is a month advance. We knew about this shit a month advance. We prepared for this shit.
I remember.
Right, you remember. Okay.
I know what you're talking about.
So, we on the way there. So we start getting into some spooky ass shit. You start seeing Confederate flags and trailer parks and pickup trucks and shit like that.
And you know what's some shit? Because even the hip hop station, after 2 songs, they play a country song.
In between. So we looking at each other. So we looking at John. We was like, hey, what's going on? He was like, hey, man.
Yeah, I can smell the meth in the air, yo.
Yeah. So he was telling us.
That's what's wrong with y'all now. I
but he
knew
told
there was
us
something in that air.
he don't even know the guy. So we like 30 minutes out now. We almost to the place where we at our destination almost. I don't know the guy. So me and Mateo looking at each other like, man, what the fuck you
I
mean?
just looked at him in my rear view was like, yo, what the fuck did he get us into?
You guys were bugging, right? You guys were in
It's 2 Hispanic and 1 black motherfucker. We in trouble.
Now,
not really. If the black motherfucker was driving and all the white people in the back tied up and shit, then maybe.
Yeah, yo, we walked
But you was hanging out. You was part of the group.
Not really. If it's 2 Hispanics and 1 black, this is not a Hispanic town. This is white people with fucked up teeth, no dentals.
They talked about Puerto Rican people.
None of them had dental plans.
Yo,
yeah, that type of view.
But you know what? In all honesty, shout out to Alex Soto, man. He was not a psychotic. He was not a killer. He was very cool dude.
On the podcast.
Yes, and we want to apologize for that.
The show we did was right there. When I came in the door, I seen a big ass Confederate flag. Not only was it a Confederate flag, they had
That
that bitch.
whoa, hold on
Oh,
a second. Hold
Frank,
on a second.
they make that shit.
Wait, Mr. Goodnight. So you're saying you're talking about the other room that we went
The first
to?
room we went to,
Y'all
bro.
taking my dog to Crackatown?
Yep.
It just happened like that.
Straight down.
I think anything past South Florida is
Hey, but I gotta
predominantly.
admit, when
on
I
the
got
lighter
in there, I seen
side.
that big ass.
you good?
They love me.
Okay.
Yeah,
Good
they
then.
love me. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I
It's
mean,
just the flags.
Cause this is what I thought about. I was like, hey, if I go tonight and I'm not funny, they can beat my ass. So I say, listen, I might
Yeah,
as well
but you
be
go
funny.
out the back door.
I might as well be funny
'Cause
if I
you
get
gonna
my
get your
ass
ass
beat.
kicked.
At least I was funny. At least I had everybody
At least you're
laughing.
still funny, right?
Yeah, exactly.
but you.
That was the goal.
But yeah, the bar that we did go to, they did have a Confederate flag, but
Big
you know
one.
everybody
Fuck
was great in there. Shout out to that
But
bar.
what?
I
It's
don't
a
even know the
Confederate
name
or
of the bar.
Nah, it was hippies, man. Hippies.
No, man, it's another name for that shit.
Huh?
There's another name for that flag. A rebel flag. There you go. That one, right? That's the one you're talking about?
Yeah, that's a Confederate.
Yeah,
flag. Yeah.
that's- Okay,
shit,
so
same
you know,
shit,
you gotta
different
educate me.
Yeah,
You know,
Yeah,
I
Confederate.
That
so
slave
dope
owner
in
flag.
school.
Yeah,
I got kicked
right.
out of class. I didn't
Right.
learn shit.
All the houses look the
All
same.
that shit.
If it was houses at that point.
Yeah,
they
all
were
of them
houses.
did kind of have a resembling like
Wood
appearance.
and
Yeah. It's like it's just the crib gets attacked by
So what else
termites.
So
Down
here's
over
so here's what
there.
happens. So shout out to Alex Soto, man. He was a cool dude. But when we get into his house, it was kind of interesting. When you go inside his house, the studio for his show Articulate Barbarians is right there. His living room is pretty much the studio setup. They
What,
got a little
podcast?
production set.
Yeah,
Yeah,
podcast.
the podcast is posted on YouTube. So we're gonna actually be on video with this. And again, our apologies for taking over somewhat of the show. I feel like we took over his show.
Yeah, but we should have. That's what he got us there for. That shit was fun.
That's what
Yeah.
we do, though.
yeah,
What we do.
can't-
Yo, we had him.
You guys took over his show.
Yeah,
That's what we do.
Yes,
we were
we
in
did.
there talking
Kinda-
about gold teeth and red
bring him
lights
that
and
kind of shit.
brothels.
That's
Right.
what that's what he came with. So we took over.
The Articulate Barbarian show immediately became the Everyman show featuring
Whatever that
Mateo, Mr. Goodnight, and our special guest was Alex Soto at that moment.
Yo, nah, but it was in his venue, so it was our
Right.
show in an alternate reality where everything looks like a grandma's.
Right, like
living
Reverse
room.
Flash or something. Like we were just like in a whole nother like parallel
Yeah,
universe.
Yo, you ever wake up and just wake up in a new universe?
I've no, but I think
I
maybe
need to smoke what the fuck you niggas on,
I-
man. God.
I don't know what they're taking nowadays. Man, is that because you're drinking that nocturnal goat
Hey,
milk? Is that what happens?
Where we going next, man?
So listen, we go inside this place. The studio's good, right? And he's got the living room as a studio, and then he's got like these curtains, right? And behind the curtains are like rooms. They're additional rooms where people stay. We're in outside the villages, which shout out to all the old ladies in the
Yo, that's
villages.
what old people be fucking.
Yes.
I'm still waiting for that show to come out so I can get some old ladies in my DMs. I also should have offered. Well, now what I'm trying to do now is I'm trying to get into cuckolding, where like old men could just pay me to watch me fuck their wives. But yo, I'm gonna need. Yeah, but yo, I need a comma on that check though. If you want to do that.
Hey, listen, I think I want a couple of those old ladies,
That's a
and
nose
like I
hair.
said, I'm willing to rate the STD levels. But
No teeth, get you sucked
Yo,
up.
Granny
you know
be
what the
selling
thing is?
sex?
You like they're like old women don't get wet. Old women get wet, but their pussy doesn't get warm anymore.
I don't know about
Yeah.
that.
You fucking cougars?
I fuck with cougars.
You fucking cougars?
You have?
I ain't gonna
Yeah,
tell
hell
nobody.
yeah.
You said it get wet, but it don't get warm.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
hear that shit? I don't want to.
Oh, so
A
it's
cold,
cold?
wet one. I don't
Oh
want it cold,
man,
wet.
that's
Yeah, I don't want a granny.
it doesn't.
Hey, you know what though? You know what?
So it
sound
doesn't
bad,
taste like
'cause-
cold. It doesn't feel like warm apple pie. It feels like a apple pie that was left in the
it's
fridge.
like a leftover apple pie.
Right,
Yeah.
it's leftover apple
Room
pie.
temperature.
Okay.
Nick.
Work, like,
No.
damn,
I'm not
actually
saying
cold.
it's
He
like
said
room
cold.
temperature, not cold.
Not even room temperature is like, come on, you said cold. That's
Alright.
more than room temperature
Hey.
ain't cold.
All right, so
We
it's-
doing bad right now because Joe sleep like a motherfucker. We
Oh man, we
trash.
we
Hold on,
put
we
we
about to
put
fire
Walter
this
to
shit up.
bed.
And
Nah, Joe's doing like
fire
me
this
before
shit
that
up,
show
and I'll wake
taking
him
the
up
power
like
nap.
how high? Y'all seen that movie with Method Man? How
Yeah,
high?
yeah, we went over.
I knew y'all smoke weed.
Yo, we talked about that on the last episode. That what they got to do for How High 2 is make Redman and Method Man be senators.
yes.
What are what are senators?
Um,
That was my next question.
Like
There's something in office, right?
yeah. Basically,
Some
work-
office at your.
Yeah, I don't know what they do. You tell me what they do. Tell me what a senator does.
they be voting for shit.
You see, a regular person be voting.
Yeah,
for shit.
but they
You see?
yeah they and they make money
A
from lobbyists.
So what's next?
So listen. So
Yo, that's what Vito wanted Michael to be in The Godfather.
Oh yeah, I
So that's
remember
how you
that
go
was
with
part
the-
2 or
I
something.
gotta
Part
see The
1.
Godfather.
Yo, that shit's on Netflix now. Check that out.
Next topic, assholes.
All right, so like I was saying, when we go behind the curtains, there's rooms, and we end up stuck in this room. This room was really interesting. It had there was it was a room, but it was like a pink room. Okay,
Dang,
it
your
was
favorite color.
like and then there was 2 beds. Okay, there was we'll save that
I ain't
for
gonna
the
tell
rest
Wait,
of the
no,
story.
we
Well,
finna cut. We
well,
finna nip
yeah.
that in the ass. Man, fuck that. No, fuck no.
I ain't gonna tell
I
nobody
don't
else.
fuck around like that.
I ain't gonna tell nobody else at least.
And it's Mr. Goodnight talking. If you can't recognize my fucking voice, I'm letting you know. I don't fuck around like that. Nah, I don't fuck
So
around
listen,
like that. either.
so we
I don't fuck around
hold,
like that.
hold on. So let me get through the story. Now we'll take like 30 years for it. So we end up on this, and we see the 2 beds, right? There's a double sized bed and there's a single
Yeah, it's right in
mattress,
front of
right?
you. It's behind your mic.
Then next thing you know, there's no other bed, and you know we're all cool with each other, but ain't nobody sleeping on the same bed with one another.
Nah.
So
Nah,
next
but I
thing you
walked in
know,
and called the bed real quick. I knew there was 2.
so next thing you know,
Yo, it was from Charlie and the
out
Chocolate
of
Factory.
out of
type shit,
fairness,
like the grandparents.
out of fairness to the guys, I let them get the bed. One got the strawberry shortcake, one
Yo.
got the bigger bed.
No, but look, at the same time, he just felt guilty because he fucked us on the show.
Yeah.
So he had to sleep on the floor at that point. And he was the biggest one. So if some motherfucker walked through the door, grab him first. And we out the window.
Yes, it was a little scary and it was a little cold for our taste out there. It was almost like 25 degrees
yeah, it was
with like a
25
baby space heater. Like it was rough in there.
Nah, I don't know about
I felt like we were literally camping in the wilderness, you know. So it was a bloody nightmare, man. But again, shout
No,
out.
it wasn't a nightmare. It was cool. That's life.
Yeah, no, it was funny. I think we got a good laugh out of it because Mr. Goodnight was sleeping with his cowboy boots on, which was fantastic. But again, it's a part of the struggle. It's a part of the process. We're welcomed very graciously by Alex Soto, and we still accept it, whether they're pink rooms and strawberry shortcakes. It doesn't matter. Man, you know what? This whole podcast right now feels like one big party. Like I feel like the whole gang is back and everybody's excited to be with each other right now. But it's whatever. But yeah, man, Central Florida was a good experience. You know what? One of the things I found fascinating at the end of the Articulate Barbarian podcast, when they did the messages, the guy had us do messages where we would talk to our future generations 5 generations from now. And we each said a message like really quick. Yeah, there were quick
Hey,
messages.
what is that? Let me get one.
And next
Fire
thing
it
you
up
know,
for me.
that was attempt number 7 of trying to have Mr. Goodnight light a cigar. I guess. Yeah, I guess it'll be remain to be seen
This is
still.
probation officer listening. That's why. It's
Yeah.
a cigarette.
He's
Hey,
at home. if
Hey,
that's the
shout out to
case.
Gainesville because I think, University of Florida.
Yes,
Y'all
shout out
trying
to the
get another
Gators.
Tebow because every single male I seen out there looked like Tim Tebow.
Yes, they did.
Mohawk and shit.
Yeah. But hey, remember when Alex Soto, because you weren't here right now, when Alex Soto had us do that message 5 generations from now,
It was bullshit
it was a little different.
because I'm gonna be dead by that time.
Yeah, but you were leaving a message for the ones that are still alive
What did
while
I
you're
say?
dead. You said you'd be dead, but would your generation 5 generations from now still be
I
alive?
just asked you what the fuck I said on the shit that you just said.
Oh, I don't even remember what you said. I don't even remember what I said. But what I did get, I wanted to kind of do something like that right now. Right now, I wanted to try this. So instead of doing like a 5-year generation thing, my thing to you guys is, what would you write as a thank you letter to Trump?
Why would you bring some shit up like that on our podcast?
Write him a thank you letter.
What
What would you say thank you to?
Alright, man.
What would you be thankful for Trump so far?
Oh, I could say thank you to him.
Yo, you said some shit that's made me laugh before.
Okay.
He's
Yo, he's supposed to legalize the whole country, decriminalize marijuana.
Nah, that's
Guess
not.
what?
not true.
Conspiracy Kenneth said it.
Yeah, but that's a conspiracy.
Oh,
'Cause
you're
he-
right.
he-
You're right.
That's CK.
bullshit.
See,
I
I
don't hear
gotta really pay attention to it.
So wait. So let me ask you guys. Let me start with the room. Mateo, what would you write as your thank you letter to Trump for?
Man, I don't really fuck with that guy. I would probably write him a go fuck yourself letter instead.
Okay. Okay.
Nah.
So you'd be thankful for writing go fuck
Nah,
yourself.
I tell him to thank because he the biggest comedian on the biggest stage. So I would say thank you to that for that, cause I keep on telling jokes cause of him. He's my motivating motherfucker out there. He's the biggest, and what I can say, he my role model, as in for telling jokes and saying bullshit. Yeah, he talks shit on the biggest level, so I fuck with him. So thank you for that, Donald Trump.
Yeah, I think I would write as a thank you letter to Trump. I'd write thank you for installing new fears in me.
The price of ramen noodles went up?
The price of ramen noodles.
They ain't go up. They ain't go up.
Okay, they said King Chung Wong Tung Soup or something was making it go up because
we don't eat that type.
Because he's angry. It's retaliation.
Oh, okay.
We don't eat that type.
It's retaliation.
They make ramen noodles in Pennsylvania.
No, that's where they make pencils at.
That makes sense. That ass funny. Makes sense.
Mateo, you know what, man? We've started this whole show, and I feel like we've been everywhere, but I feel like it hasn't been a show yet. I need a video, my friend. Can you hook it up with a video?
We just saw a video two times.
You
Two
want,
videos.
A song or just some wild shit?
Surprise us as always, my friend.
We just seen 2 videos, man. Fuck the videos, man. What the next topic?
We just seen.
Fuck.
We actually heard songs.
I can't even get a free bill for
Where your
this
cup
shit.
at, man? You ain't even.
You
He's
crazy?
got
I got my
business.
fucking
All right, here,
cup.
look. We gotta shoot this. You go shoot it. Finish it. Go ahead.
Shoot.
So, Mr. Goodnight and Marlon. But you didn't finish it. What
Nah,
is
he ain't
wrong with
finished
you?
this. You ain't no whippersnappers.
That's not.
Motherfucker, you ain't even drinking.
Yes, I am.
He drinking that Coke. He drinking
I
that
am.
soda.
Oh, you
My
drinking
soda.
Coke?
My
Yeah,
pop.
he ain't see it, but I put a little bit more when he wasn't looking. It
Yeah,
tastes a
really?
little stronger. Noodles saw it.
Why we
Me and
playing
Noodles was
another
laughing.
video?
You did that to
Go
me?
to the
Noodles
next
was laughing
topic.
at. If you had cameras, you could play.
You
it
know
back and
what,
watch
man?
it, but
You know what? I think this is my last
Noodles
time on this
mouth, right,
podcast,
Noodles?
man.
you seen it right?
I'm gonna go get a job.
You're putting your 2-week
Taste that
resignation.
hemp?
2 weeks my ass. I'm dropping off tonight.
Yeah, oh no.
So while
now we
Mateo
right
hooks
here.
us up over
Come
there
on, man.
really quick,
You smoke blunts though?
No, I don't like blunts. If I have no choice and they do it and I hit it 1 or 2 times, keep that shit. It tastes like it's
Smoke
hot.
Dutch Masters like a motherfucker.
I smoke.
Okay.
I used to smoke fucking
Let's.
toilet paper foil when I was in prison.
hey, hold on.
The
So,
foil that goes over the toilet paper roll.
Hold on,
the
hold on.
white.
hold on,
foil.
I
Marlon.
love this show.
That's
do-
bad.
What do you got there? I can't hear what's going on over there. What am I watching?
Good night. You all right with this? This a Black and Mild. You smoke Black and Mild?
Oh
Look at
wow,
what's it.
is that a
I
strip
don't
club?
smoke
Black
at
and
all.
Mild?
I don't smoke at all.
That's a strip club.
You vape? I'm gonna get you on the vape.
Why
Give me
is
a
that
vape.
kid punching that girl?
Give me a vape. I'm down.
What
Got you.
are they in
The
Africa?
next episode, I got you.
For sure.
What's going on here? And there's no sound? That yeah, like I'm seeing a video of something that happened possibly in Cambodia
So why I gotta be Cambodia? Fuck.
because I don't know any other place in Africa right now.
I bet you don't, motherfucker.
Zimbabwe, Egypt,
Fuck you.
Ethiopia,
Yeah, I bet you know the only 3, asshole. Name another one.
South Africa,
Bullshit. You ain't name shit.
free South Africa.
We all know South Africa, asshole.
Name me a tribe in Africa.
I'm gonna name you a tribe that I stay at. Where I stay at, motherfucker.
What's the name of the tribe?
Go find your own, motherfucker.
Why does it gotta be a tribe? It can't be a fucking regular country.
He said I just asked tribe. I mean I don't
Tribe.
know.
See, that's your problem. That's a problem with white people. They always try to put us in some shit.
Well,
You
then
don't know where
name
we
me-
from. You don't know where we from. You don't know. You just pick random motherfuckers up
So
when you was
there's
down there.
there's no
asshole.
African tribes.
We don't. I don't know.
You don't
I'm
know?
not from there, asshole. I'm from America. Tribe that, motherfucker. America.
He's a black American.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, man.
I'm American.
You know what I've learned?
I'm American.
Not African American.
Motherfucker. Nope.
He's
You
black
can't call me that.
American.
Yep, because Africans don't like me. Fuck you.
Hold on, man.
You know what I've learned? That talking to young people is very complicated.
There we go. He always bringing up that shit. No, talking
They're
to your
sensitive.
weird ass is complicated.
They're sensitive.
We gotta talk about how John was kicked off Plenty of Fish.
Ah, you weird fucker.
I did. I was kicked off.
Flash your fucking cock in your
But hey, young Nat motherfucker, you got
You
kicked
see,
out.
but you see my point with young people. Like you
Young
say
my
something
ass.
and they go off the rail. They go off the rail.
Grab my ass.
Like,
You,
don't-
how you get kicked out plenty of fish?
You have
No,
like,
no.
Yo, how you
Answer
get
that,
kicked?
motherfucker.
No, I will
That's not
answer.
even like the D League. That's like the Ice Cube 3-on-3 league of dating sites. And you getting kicked off that.
Hey,
It wasn't by like.
hey, look, check me out. They got pedophiles on POF and they ain't get kicked off yet.
That's
and
just
this
nasty.
sick fucking dude.
What they do on that app is they have certain trigger words Oh, you
Yo,
you could get reported.
That's like when you're done swiping,
Yeah.
like every woman in a 50-mile radius on Tinder. So you gotta get on Bumble and you finish all them, and then you're like, yo, I'm gonna get on POF.
Okay, tell us how you get kicked off POF, man. Go there.
So there's two options. There's trigger words.
What was that trigger word you said?
There's insensitive pictures,
It's sensitive pictures.
or you get reported.
Okay, what happened to you?
All three.
I would say
All three above.
Ah, he's a sick bastard we got here on our show.
it's
This is
two.
his show.
It's 2 out of 3. 2 out of 3 probably got me kicked off.
So that's 66%.
Yeah, there was a 66% chance I got kicked off for either insensitive words or getting reported.
Yo, was it insensitive words or images?
No, not images. I mean,
He don't want to sound bad. We're gonna skip this topic.
no, like I'm telling you, like
Nah, nah.
why would I hide that? Like I try to be as honest as I can on this show.
No, you being honest. Just skip it because you fucked up about it.
But
Oh,
I'm
no,
telling you,
but-
it was
wait,
either
wait.
you
words.
tearing
Hold
up
up,
about the
hold up.
situation.
But before you got kicked off, did it work though? Like using those kind of words?
Yeah, it worked for like a long time. I was shocked that I got kicked off. I was like, why did I get kicked off? I was like, all I might have said
So
were a
what
couple
kinda-
solicitations, and that was
what,
it.
what are the solicitations like?
DTF. There might have been.
Would you actually spell the words
like
out,
you,
or
like
would you just
you're
put
horny?
DTF?
Like you put question marks.
Wait a
down
minute,
to
you
fuck?
go online and ask a motherfucker
Wait a
they
minute,
horny. That's the first
motherfucker.
message you send. Are you horny? You a
just do
horn dog.
crazy shit.
Hey, you know what? Skip this topic, man. Fuck
You
it.
got
No,
somewhere
you
else.
brought it up. He brought it up.
fucked up.
I didn't want to bring it up.
Posted on 1-900 number.
My
You going
two
to jail after
sensitive
this
my
shit.
two sensitive friends over here.
Sensitive.
Sensitive. You the one sensitive. We trying to skip the topic for you. This is your show.
Yo,
We
John,
trying to make you
fired.
look good.
What's going on with John? Hold on, I missed out.
They're sensitive. They're
No,
sensitive
we
for
trying to
being
make this
young.
man
I want to
look good.
hear how you got sensitive.
Are they sensitive? Are
Nah,
young
nah,
people
nah.
sensitive or not?
I don't know about it. Young people could be all kind of shit. You got wild young people.
There
Young
we go.
people be whatever the fuck they want to be. You
There
got
we go.
dumb young wild people. You
It's
got
the same thing. People are people. There's
yeah,
Simple
exactly.
as
You
that.
got different kind of characters. You got just a bunch of motherfucking characters. You got to learn how to live with them.
Yeah, no. Tell me about it. Definitely characters. I think everyone in this room is a character.
Yeah.
This is a very
I'm
complex
looking at one
room.
right now.
Hey, I gotta go to the bathroom, man. Bathroom break.
What are you
Back
doing?
to
A
break.
number 1 or a number 2?
I'm
my
back.
friend?
And where you going? Hold on. You sit
He said
down
he's
and
gonna
take
do a
piss,
number
or you
2.
Stand up.
He's doing a number 2.
Let me ask you.
Never mind. Just go back there then. You
No,
all
no.
right.
Let me
No,
ask
go
you
ahead. There's
something.
fresh
Let
toilet
me ask
paper,
you
my
what I'm
friend.
gonna do. Look. I hate when people say you gonna do a number 2. You know why? You gotta take the number 2 out because when you shit, you pee too. So you pee and you shit, so you gotta do number 3. There's no such thing
When
as
you
number
shit,
2.
Wait,
pee
you don't
too?
believe in like and a half?
Nah, you peeing. Look, when you take
Hey.
a shit, I ain't never take a shit
So
without
this-
peeing.
You
You
ever
ever
seen?
multiplies though? How many
And
points?
this is the John Everyman.
Hey, you seen?
How many
you ever
points
seen
is
a
vomit?
septic tank?
Vomit. That's
Company?
like dropping a 4.
You them big tanks
Hey,
that come
but
around
you
with
gotta
septic
do all-
tanks. They
oh,
go
yeah,
in there and
if
they
you shit-
and they
Wait,
suck
yeah,
from the
look,
porta johns.
Is that like a
So let me
burger?
ask
It's
you.
no one. It's no
I
2.
seen one that
Nah,
said
it's 1
you're
and
number
3.
2.
Skip
It's
2.
my number
I think
1.
they should just have different
You
numeric
seen
values. We
that?
don't gotta add them. So
Hey,
like
hold on.
taking a piss is
Break-
1 point,
break a
taking a
break,
shit is
1-9.
2 points. Vomiting is 5 points.
Yeah.
If you vomiting and shitting at the same time, that's 10 points.
That's what I'm saying. But listen what I'm saying. When you shit, you already you pee a little bit.
Yeah, but it's
You're
given.
number 2,
So
that's
we
my
should
number
multiply it.
Oh, okay, I got you.
So
Okay,
even,
so-
2 times 1 is still 2.
Right.
So you still got to do the 2.
Come
You
on,
gotta
that's
shit
the
even if
best
you gotta pee.
slogan right there.
Okay.
But you don't add it.
It's because it's a combination. Everybody
You
knows
heard
you
that
shit
one,
when you
Walter?
pee.
That's what I'm saying. But see,
But it's given.
But well,
Walter,
what about
I wanna
number 1?
talk.
You just peeing,
Yeah, yeah.
and then you do number 2. You just shitting.
Yeah.
So what
But
if you doing both?
Yeah, but when you do number
shit,
2,
I
you
was
do
telling
number
him I
1
seen
too.
porta
So
john
it's
company.
it's
You know
included.
porta johns?
Okay, I got you.
Septic
But I
So
still say number
yeah,
3.
because
In my
number
book.
number 2, you're adding an extra 1.
That's
It's
what I
2.
say. That's why it's 3. But whatever.
But it multiplies, so I multiply 2 by 1. So that's why, like when you're
Fuck, I can't
vomiting
remember
while
all
you
that
take
shit.
a shit,
Hey, you hit this already? Good.
that's the number.
Nah,
10.
I don't smoke.
Vomiting to
You gotta
5 and
turn
taking the
from
shit
good
to
night
2,
to
so
good
that's a 10.
time.
So where's the 3 and the 4?
Mr. Good Time.
That's what I'm
You
So
ever-
the 3 doesn't
You ever heard of
exist
Mr. Good
because
Time?
it's multiplied. So when you shitting and peeing, 2 times 1 is just 2.
You know what?
So
What
you
we
take
talking
number
about?
2.
'Cause you
Mr.
just-
Good Night got to turn into Mr. Good Time.
I don't smoke.
You joke.
No, I don't do none of that. So I want no parts.
I'm gonna get you on the vape.
So I got a question though.
I'm down.
When you
Oh, I know
are
you on
doing a
probation.
number
I take you
2,
to the doctor, get you a script. You tell the doctor you dab that shit.
Hey,
Nah, I ain't tell the doctor
but
shit.
you know what? Now that you guys took
Yo,
it
the
took it this
doctor
way,
get your car.
if you're doing a number 2 or a number 3, whatever the hell you want to call
I
it,
call it a 3.
what are you doing in the bathroom?
What you mean?
Like, are you on your cell phone? Are you a cell phone user while you're in the
Nah, hell
bathroom?
no.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to
I
shoot.
meditate.
You meditate in
Yeah,
there?
that's when I get in touch with God and shit.
Really?
Yeah, I be thinking there.
You get holy?
Hey, what we talking about this? I said next topic.
I was just curious. What do you do, Noodles, when you're in there?
I meditate too.
You meditate? Man, I didn't know people meditate in there.
What you
Yeah,
got your
I
phone?
mean, some people meditate, some people beat their meat.
That's what he do because he said he got his phone.
I swipe on Tinder a lot when I'm in the bathroom. Like, I'm just in there swiping away.
Dog, don't tell
like-
about your personal life, man.
I'm just figuring.
All right, you tell us about your personal life and not Tinder, because your personal life is funny.
It is.
He got kicked off here.
I did.
Did you go on any Tinder dates this week?
No. I have not.
How was the last one that you were on?
Well, there's a problem, my friend. I feel like there's been a little sidetrack, I guess. I mean, I don't know how to explain it. Got one there that put in an application. Yeah. Has me kind of like messing up. Now I feel like I can't get on there and do what I want anymore.
I'm confused what you talking about. I'm not going to lie. I'm confused.
I got a little lady friend now. No. I have a little lady friend now that just
It's
has
your
me-
girlfriend, almost.
It's almost right. I like that word. I like how he said it. Damn it, why aren't you around when I need you?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it's like
Right
when
now
that's
you're
your girl,
just-
kind of, sort of.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a kind of, sorta,
So
almost.
she good. She
I
good
like
people.
that.
She good people.
She's good people. You know, you gotta appreciate her
Yeah, you gotta
effort
get-
of
yeah.
trying to
You gotta. Yeah.
keep me interested. You know, it's just, will I get called back to the dark side? God only knows.
I don't know. What you're saying is you better have a premium account so you could turn off that.
I don't
As
know
you
what
can see.
I don't know what I'm gonna do. This one here, no, and I don't think I can because I'm starting to notice that this is like one of those intuitive ones that likes to like keep eye on things. So I feel like like
Oh,
I
she like
don't.
the magic shit.
I think no. Look at Noodles over there. He already knows where
So
this
she
is
goes to
going.
control of you.
I don't think so much controlling. It just you could sense that like whatever I say is.
You know
being-
what? I'm happy for you and her.
I don't. Well,
Whatever.
I thank you.
If
I
that is your
guess.
girlfriend, I fuck with you. Whoever you are, I love you.
Um,
And that's where I'll be at. I
don't know,
appreciate you
man.
taking them
I don't
out of his
know,
misery
like-
ass life. So
Yeah.
you know what? I appreciate
They
you.
might have me pulled off of Tinder. I mean, I don't.
I don't know who you
What,
are.
you got banned off Tinder too?
No, I have never been banned off Tinder.
He was almost.
No, I've never been. You can't get on Tinder. I think it's hard to get like put off. Or,
No,
like, kicked off.
POF is hard to get put off.
No, I can see it happening on Plenty of Fish. I could. I think I might have even gotten kicked off of OK Cupid or something.
Yeah, I don't know, cause I don't know if
This motherfucker been searching for love.
yo, I feel like John be on Adult Friend Finder and shit.
Yeah.
Oh my God! You know what? I hadn't used that site in years. Adult Friend Finder, man.
All right, next topic.
Wait, how was that? How was that back in the day? Cause you were probably on that in like the early days. Like I remember that was a pop up. Fucking, that was when I would have to go to porn companies' websites and watch
Right.
the trailers and shit.
Yeah, no, mine is.
That's like before RedTube.
Did you guys ever used to chat in the Yahoo chats and shit? Miami, the local chats? Fuck around with bitches.
I know you did.
Nah.
You got more insight than us.
But,
What's going on,
Man,
dudes?
you know what? To be quite honest, I
I would meet girls on MySpace and just fuck around with them. like
Somebody told me
MSN
something.
Messenger
Hey,
and shit.
they said no, not MySpace, it's Moco Space. That's the one of the
Hey,
ones
now,
that ready to go.
but how do you find women on like do you guys holler on women on Tinder or on
No,
Facebook?
I don't
mean,
have
not
none of
Tinder,
that. Nah.
Facebook or
I don't-
Instagram.
You gotta see me in real life.
Nah, I don't.
I mean, I've done it before and I may do it. but
Has it
that's
worked
not-
for you?
But that's not something that I'm
No.
normally doing.
I'm asking for
It
myself.
can work.
It can work, but I think I meet the girl before I add them. Like
Yeah.
instead of asking for their number and shit, they probably shoot me their Instagram.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
why sometimes like I'll meet someone in person and they'll follow me.
Yeah,
So,
so
I'm
I
like,
start
this
chatting
is
them.
where I can hit you up.
Yeah, that's how I do it. I don't never like no random chick never. 'Cause
Nah, you
know
don't
who
look
that
at one
is.
random
not
and
this
do
day.
that?
Nah, cause you ain't gonna have no Johnson.
Nah,
Johnson
yeah,
on
I'm
me.
not doing it to someone random.
Where are you more willing to do it on Instagram or on Facebook?
I don't fuck with Facebook at all.
No, you don't like Facebook?
Nah, Facebook is. I mean, I would sound like a millennial for this, but that's for old people.
Oh, you're a millennial, man.
I hate that you said that right.
You should hate yourself right now
yeah,
for
I
saying
hate
that.
him that he said that.
Yeah, okay.
You guys
Okay,
are
good.
millennials.
I
don't
feel like
really
I was
fuck
alone
with
on that.
Facebook either, but just because I'm
Instagram
so
and Twitter
busy.
are better.
I can't even get on Twitter.
Facebook
I'm
is
so busy.
trash. Because Facebook, it's all these people that's lives are boring as
Yo,
fuck.
you know
No, but the only reason I'm on
Trying to
Facebook
make
is
this-
it's connecting with people that do stand.
Oh no, that's why.
That's
Well,
the
we
only-
just connecting, really.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't talk to nobody but people that do stand up. That's it. I
What?
don't-
So
I
how
don't
about
listen, never.
what if you start getting fans and shit?
Then them fans still Facebook at that. That's stand up. That's still stand up. That's me doing
They
stand up.
got nothing to do with stand up. They sitting down watching your ass.
That's it. Stand up.
That's sit
That's
down.
talking shit.
You talking shit. You standing up. That's
Exactly.
sit down.
I can sit down and stand up and talk
All right,
shit. That's
you
why they
right, all
following
right.
me.
You won.
It's just stand up.
They
It is-
sitting down.
They want to be
wanna stand up.
entertained.
All
That's
right.
it.
You right.
Are you not entertained?
Yeah. If you're not entertained, fuck you.
That's not why you were here.
Yeah. You don't hear me entertained.
You right.
You know what? Speaking of entertainment,
Pizza man.
let me ask you guys,
That was
man.
a pizza man by
What
the-
what do you think is the wackest tattoo out there?
Okay, how about I wanted to do 2 elephant ears right here.
2 elephant ears.
Yeah, you do
On
it
your
What is it?
thighs.
on each side. It go
I
with
have
the
the
trunk.
wackest tattoo ever.
What is it?
Marlon,
It's a cover up of a cover up of a cover up.
Marlon,
On a cover up.
Marlon, I don't even know what to say about
You
that,
said,
man.
you said a wackest sack too.
He said he
elephant
wants to
ears.
do on his thighs 2 elephant
Elephant ears
ears.
to go with the trunk in the middle.
There's the
Oh, I
wackest
thought you was
tattoo
going to
ever.
the fair or some shit to get
I-
elephant in.
You know
I
what?
didn't know where you
Right
was
there,
going.
that's the wackest tattoo ever.
I thought you were going to the youth fair. or
You
something.
saying your tattoo is whack?
Yeah,
He said he covered it 5 times.
That's like a cover up of a cover up of a cover up on a cover
What were
up.
you going for?
Yeah, I don't like the elephant ears.
You know his problem
Man,
was?
that's like when a bitch puts makeup on top of her makeup on top of her makeup on top of her makeup.
That's a fucking clown at that point. Equal up to
As soon
a
as I get
fucking
more
clown.
red, I'm gonna get laser surgery, have it done, taken off.
But why he keep covering up tattoos? He keep fucking
It look,
up.
you know, it looks like a lot of like a I don't know what to make out of it. I don't know what
That's
that.
fucking a lot of black ass ink and tribal.
He taking
Oh
a
man,
shot
let
of
me tell you,
whiskey
I
and
hate
4
tribal
shots.
tribal
Out of all those
tats.
cover-ups, which one was the worst
Look at
one?
you.
Pull up a shot for me right
Thank you. Let me get that cut.
Pull up a shot.
I got you.
So
I'm getting a tat.
I'm gonna be honest. I hate tribal tats. I don't understand the reason of a tribal tat. I don't even know if you really belong
Because
to
you
a
an
tribe.
Indian?
than a regular tattoo.
Hey, listen. You know what a horrible tat
That's
is?
what you was doing right here, right?
Tribal tattoos.
Ain't no fucking shot, but I'll take a
Graham.
gram.
Constantly going over and they got
What's
get
that,
in there deep.
That's a little
and
baby shot.
packed full.
Listen,
All right, that's a
the
double. You
worst
ain't want
tattoo
no-
I ever
I
seen
think
is
there's gotta be better
whoever
ones.
put like Chinese or Japanese words on them and they don't know
Yes.
what the fuck it mean.
Exactly.
That's the fucking
I don't like the
worst.
Chinese.
Oh, this
one.
mean love, and I looked that shit up. No, it don't, bitch. That mean dick.
Man, do you know which one was popular
Idiot.
back in the I think
Fucking
the
idiot.
90s?
You wanna get Chinese
Maybe it was the 90s.
Learn Chinese,
The
go to
barbed wire
China, and
tattoos.
then ask them for what you want.
I hate
Exactly.
I hate
Yo,
the,
no lie. Anytime I see
Because
someone with a
they
barbed
got-
wire
that's why I
tattoo,
still
I think
put
they got
dumb
HIV.
American.
You think they got good
Hey,
Chinese
wait,
food in
beware.
China?
Oh, that mean beware. At that point, it mean beware. Beware.
Hey, you know,
You see a woman, yo, you
they
see a
got
woman
good
with
Chinese
the
food
barbed
in
wire
China?
shit. She wearing a Bebe shirt still.
They said a real dog in that
Probably
bitch.
had good pussy like
probably,
before
that's
Y2K
why,
and shit,
right?
but not anymore, yo. That
Put
shit,
beef stew back
shit's
on
foul.
menu. Right?
hey, but when you ask them about the barbed wire tattoos, they'll tell you it's tribal.
No,
Like, that's
barbed wire,
every-
yeah.
Nah,
it's from
bullshit.
the Changane tribe.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what it is?
Yeah, bye.
Look. It's from the tribe of Shone.
What?
The tribe of Shone.
Barbed wire is the Changane tribe. I don't want to hear
Hey,
it.
you know, I ain't never seen tattoos like
Nigga,
that.
whoever put the barbed wire is because he was looking at that bitch for every day for years trying to get out of there.
Are you guys cool with like phrases like only
No,
God
like those biker
Hey,
guys.
and it's
shit
another-
like that.
like
It's another
only God
thing.
can judge
I
me
feel
like
like
those
if
type of
Spiderweb elbow.
Hey, let me
Yeah,
clean
no,
this
but
up.
that'd be some
Hey, who
gangsta
got
the
a tattoo on their
spider
back?
webs,
Who got a
yes.
tattoo on their back?
My whole back full of
no
tattoos.
nobody.
You got a back full of tattoos? But
Changane
it's
shit.
full.
It's
Okay.
Changane shit. It's me.
All right.
It's me holding the prison bar.
That's my. Hey, you know what?
It says ball until you fall.
Okay.
It says ball. Look, it was done with a lighter
Listen,
spring.
if you
know
have a
why
lower
it was
back
done with
tattoo
the
and
spring
it's
and the
only
lighter.
one, and then you a male, try to erase
And
that shit off
Changane ink.
because you gay. You fucking gay. If you got a lower tattoo on
Yo,
your
hold
back
up.
and it's only one, you gay.
The
I'll
tramp
just do
stamp. You're
something.
talking about a
You
tramp
did?
stamp.
Oh shit.
All right, food is here.
Damn.
We
Um,
found that funny.
Look, this was 13 hours with a lighter spring.
No, my bad. You know what? Some people always say if you say you gay, you. No, but you good.
Oh, wow, that
your
really
whole back
is.
covered up.
ball till you fall.
And you in the chain gang for
with a
real.
lighter spring, and the ink was checker pieces.
Where your
and
number at?
baby oil.
Where your number
It
at?
ain't. It ain't done yet. It's still,
You gotta put your
I gotta
number
put
down
the
there,
number.
man.
I know. I
Yeah.
thought about it. I gotta do it around the edges and shit.
Wow.
Cause they said that's what they go by. They go by numbers and shit.
I know.
heard
You
that.
come back, you get the same number.
I heard. I never been there.
They put an
they
A
told
in
me
front
that.
of it.
Damn, that's
They told
like
me
the student ID at school.
Yes,
but-
damn, I'm telling
But it's
you.
a lot of numbers.
You
It's not
come
just
back,
like
they give you the
it's like
same
6
number,
or
they
7.
put an A. You come back again, they give you the same number with a B.
Oh, you
I
know.
don't see motherfuckers with G.
No, he ain't never getting out.
What about women? What type of whack tattoos do they have? Like butterflies are gotta be whack.
Oh,
Nah, ain't that way. It's a
Motherfucking
girl.
dream catchers.
Dream
It's a
catchers?
girl. You talking
Yeah.
about? I know what you're
Yeah.
talking about.
Like you think those
You
look
got
whack
a
on a
dream
girl?
catcher in your back.
Hey, you know what the funny thing is? I
She
like.
ain't catching number.
I
Dream.
love
You can't
tattoos
do
on
that.
girls though.
You do?
I love it.
I hate like
I
the
love
tattoo
girl
sleeves.
tattoos.
I don't like it
For
on a
some
girl.
reason, I don't know. I'm not even into tattoos, but I love when girls.
The
I
tattoo
like
sleeve ones, I'm not really good with because I feel like it's an inmate in prison touching me for some reason or some sort of.
You know
biker
what? I'm
gang
about to go
member.
get some piece of lunch break.
Yeah, I think everyone has disappeared because they saw food appear, right? So, you know what I'm gonna do? Really quick, noodles. Patriots and help me here. Patriots and Eagles. I guess half of my prediction was right. I knew the Patriots were gonna be there.
You know what, man?
Um,
Unfortunately, it might be the Patriots.
I didn't know who. I thought it was gonna be the Saints. but I can't believe it's the Eagles.
The games are rigged.
Oh my God! I heard that. I didn't know it was true.
Man,
NFL commissioner.
those guys sold their souls.
Hey, you know what? Fuck football, man. I'm down with the soccer.
Mateo, come here real quick. I know you're eating there. I saw the food come in. Shout out to the pizza people. They came and provided. Who do you got for the Super Bowl?
The NFL is rigged, so the fucking whack ass Patriots are gonna win again because we're in Donald Trump's
Yeah.
America.
Yep, I think so. Marlon, scream really quick. Who do you got for the Super Bowl? Patriots or
Just so you know,
Eagles?
the Patriots
I
are
don't-
going to win because the NFL commissioner has already said
I don't
so.
really be watching
He wants
sports.
Tom Brady to be the first
'Cause I don't play
quarterback
no
to have
games.
that many rings, and he wants the Patriots to be the first team to
I don't play
to
no
be
games.
a 10-time Super Bowl dynasty.
Wow.
The Patriots are going to win. The refs are going to
Oh, yeah, for
foul
sure
the
they
other
are.
team left and right
Well, who
as
do you
much
got?
as they can.
I don't really watch sports because I don't play no games.
I'm with
You
you.
don't play
man.
no games,
I don't play no games.
but you're not
so-
playing games. You're just watching it.
He said he don't like watching actors fuck around like in sports. That's it.
Wow.
All right, I'll probably watch it if, it's a Super Bowl. So look, I only really watch like the Super Bowl, the World Cup,
What are commercials?
the Major League or like World Series, whatever the fuck, the last game, because I know that's going to be the best game. Other than that, I don't give a fuck.
I'm with you, man.
I ain't got no money on it. I don't know none of them niggas playing on the team.
Nah, if I know a person that play on the team,
I'll probably watch it, yeah.
Only for 5 minutes, but hey, don't tell nobody.
I ain't going to tell nobody else.
So you know what?
Patriots, I've heard, won the most Super Bowl than any other team, right?
They're going to be the
I'm wrong.
They're going to be the first team to have 10 Super Bowl victories.
Yeah, I believe it.
So statistics tell me they
tough
gonna
to-
get it, and
They have like
everybody
seven
say he gonna retire this year. Hell no, that nigga gonna
It's-
be playing 60 years.
It's
strong,
tough
still
to
playing.
admit, but
Okay, Walter.
it's
You know who I'm talking about, Walter?
But football is not the same as back in the day. It's like touch.
Yep.
It's touch. Everybody get hit, they want to call a flag. It's like touch football right now. They didn't might as well put everybody on fucking flags and walk around with ballerina
Yeah, but
type
they're still
shit.
getting hurt more than ever.
Yeah,
yeah, because they're getting more athletically stronger and faster. That they're hitting themselves a lot harder and faster. That's just gonna be the natural progression of what they're doing there with all those strenuous workouts. Those guys are like in tip-top shape and they can kill each other. Just with a single hit. They're just in phenomenal shape. So hey, Mr. Goodnight, you got any skim news for me? We're getting towards the end here. I think I want some skim news before we cut it.
Oh, you trying to get the fuck off?
What do you got on skim news?
Yeah, man.
What's that?
Skim news. It's a segment we do now with Mr. Goodnight.
He's skimming news.
He
For
gives
good
us his
shit?
version
You
of
skim
some
through all
news.
the news and find the good shit.
Yeah,
Hey.
well, he actually goes to
You
the
know that's
library
the
from
only
what I
thing
hear.
I really watch on TV is news.
Listen, he does
I'm
this.
institutionalized.
He
I don't
gives
even
us
watch that
his
on
own
news.
version of some news topics that he's
Hey.
read.
Okay.
I got 2 topics,
So-
man.
What's going on?
Give me the first
In the
one,
world?
The first one is
You need to ask the audience who would they like to hear more of.
Mr. Goodnight.
Conspiracy Ken.
They probably would if you were here more often, my friend. But you've neglected this family.
Will pick up the phone and tell me you're recording, I'll be here.
Yeah, that's Walter's job, but as you can see, that's Walter over there, and that's why I don't like him sometimes.
Okay, look.
So what do you got for
My
me?
skim news, right? A grumpy cat wins $700,000 in a case.
A grumpy cat, like a real cat.
A cat. A real fucking cat.
He won
This
a
is real.
case.
This is real. This
He
is
sued
real.
somebody.
Rich pussy.
No, what it was is a lady had her cat, whatever, appear in some commercials and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But only one commercial. But they kept using the cat for multiple commercials.
Right.
And then she found out, and then she sued them.
So that she never signed a buyout contract.
She sued them.
Because normally when you do
Right,
things like that,
exactly.
you got to do the buyout contract where they pay you a certain amount and that's it.
So it's $700,000 a fucking cat got. And they sued them.
Wow.
And it went in today or tomorrow. But you can look it up. It's real
What
shit.
what does pussy do with $700,000?
Yeah.
No.
Just
The price of pussy just went up.
Hey.
That's a great meme right
Yeah,
there.
that's real.
Cat
A
wins
real
over
cat
the
though, a real cat. No, not
Wow, where was this? Where did this
Not
happen?
the fur
Do you know?
burger.
It's skim news, motherfucker. I'm telling
Yo.
you, but it's true. It's fact. You can look it up.
Mateo, you want to fact
Real
check
shit.
them, or are you
Real
going to
nigga
take
shit.
Mr. Goodnight's word for it?
No,
just
come
take
on.
his word for
Yeah.
it.
Take my word. And
He
then
ain't
I
been
got,
on that laptop all day. He
yeah,
just
and
got
then I
that
got
bitch
another
open.
one. And I got another one.
Give me
Okay.
This
another
in
one.
Florida. This in Florida. I
Okay.
don't know what
I
happened.
like Florida
This
news.
is Florida. A dude get arrested for drawing stick figures of him walking into school killing people. And
Where did he
might-
draw these stick figures?
Cause it's a threat. It's a threat.
I don't know how. I don't know what. How did he get the student
Man, this shit.
that go
out
to
of
elementary
motherfucker.
Uh-huh.
picture? But he drew a picture, and I guess the student took it in to the school, and they seen it,
Sticks, it's
and
scooter.
they told the police officers,
Easier to
and they
eat,
arrested
right?
the guy.
So
And
the
it's
so
in
it was a
Florida.
grown man that drew some stick figures.
Right. That's
His
killing,
son
killing
got the
students.
picture.
Not that's what I said. That's not his son. I don't even know how he got the picture. That's skim news.
So
I
that's
don't know how he got the picture, but that's facts. You look it up. I'm telling you, a dude.
I might want to
stick
fact
figures,
check on that one.
And he built a
Can,
burning
can
house.
you fact check for me there, Mateo?
And you can do a fact track. I don't give a damn what you do. I tell the truth on this motherfucker. Everybody know who I am. I don't make up shit. This is what I see or when I get free internet.
So how does a grown man draw stick figures? That's just what's the purpose
a
of drawing
burning
stick
building.
figures?
Yo, I think what happened
At a
was
school.
he was drawing
Elementary.
them because he was using the library for the internet, and he just left it there, and the kid found it and was like,
Well, he uses the library for the internet. That's how we get skim news. In
No,
here.
I don't use the
Library.
anymore.
Yeah.
Neighbor.
Yeah,
His neighbor.
there we go. I use my neighbor shit.
Oh, so you switch. You
Yeah.
were using the
I
library
knocked
though
on his door. I
before.
was like, hey, I gotta make up some
That's
shit.
why
about
my
the news.
internet.
And he like,
It
alright,
says
cool.
CIA van number 2.
CIA van
Yeah.
number
my,
2.
My wife cousin slept over the house the other day. He come outside in his boxers, running up, talking about like, yo, you know there's a CIA van outside? Looking out the window. I said, nigga, that's my internet. You trying to log on to my internet? He said, you for real? I said, yeah, man. I bet you didn't get on my internet though, right? Man, you tripping, man. Why the fuck you do that?
What you mean? I'm trying to look at free shit.
Yeah, get off my internet.
I think
CIA
that
van
whole
number 2.
neighborhood is yours.
FBI Homestead Office.
We all use one person service. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Whoever we
Jesus,
use, and thank you, bless you. Don't try to
Holy
change your password, asshole.
I'm gonna finish off with this last one. I was out in Publix a couple weeks ago. I was doing some grocery shopping.
"Yo, which Publix was it?"
Damn, that's a good question. I want to say somewhere in Coral Gables.
Okay.
So whatever,
So vegan Publix.
So yeah, it's one that probably Noodles would love to go to. So I wanted to make some, I wanted to make a pizza at my house. I didn't want to order shit. I wanted to make my own pizza. And as I'm in the
They
store
got the
though,
fresh dough by the
Yeah.
deli. You seen
well,
it?
see, hold on. That's funny
I've
you
been
say that.
dying to
No,
do
that's
that.
funny you
throw
say
it
that.
up and shit like you
Listen,
guys do.
that's funny you say that. So I go down an aisle and I'm looking for some like pizza dough. I bought a couple other things. Now the pizza dough, I bought it and I bought some packaged one and I had it at the bottom of the cart. I had a couple things stacked on top of it. You can see a little bit in there. But when I'm getting by the dairy aisle where I was gonna get my cheeses for it, this lady walks up to me and says, "Hey, you know what? They got this dough from Publix that's by the deli aisle, like Marlon was saying." And she goes, "It's better than what you got there in your cart." And I'm all happy about it. I'm like, oh, wow, that sounds good. First time I was going to make pizza, I said, damn, I want to use some good dough. So I was like, great, I'm going to go get it. But as I'm going to make my way to go get it, I look at my cart and I go, but my pizza dough is at the bottom. You could barely see it right now. I was like, was that lady tracking what I was buying? Like, is that normal? Like, do people do that? Do you look inside other people's carts to see what they bought?
Hell no.
Or she was loss prevention.
Yeah, because they probably won't. Look, you look suspicious.
Do you look
Did you
inside
make
other
sure
people's
nobody
carts?
followed you on the way over here?
I don't know. Like, it was
better
some
make
random
sure.
white lady. Like, but have you ever done
And
that,
they're
Mr.
white?
Goodnight?
What?
You ever looked inside someone's shopping cart?
That's when you're creepy fans.
Hell yeah, when I go in the supermarket high as fuck, hungry, like, damn, where they get that shit at?
You do? You're a looker?
Now, I ain't gonna lie, I
you're a
ain't never
looker.
looked at
With
them
your
motherfuckers.
looking ass.
Hey, hey, the only time I look at another motherfucking car, they
I ain't
buy
gonna
me
tell
something
nobody.
out of that motherfucker.
You know what I do? I judge people when they're putting their groceries on like the conveyor belt to pay. I look and I say, oh, they got cat litter. They bought a quarter chicken
shit
from
ain't
Publix, and they bought like some sort of Fiji water. I'm like, oh, that's a single person with a cat. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I don't
Oh,
judge
you-
nobody. Hey, I'm happy to even be in
That's
the
a
store
single.
at
He's
that
looking
point.
for girls. That's a single person. She got a cat.
yeah, like I do things like that.
She got a
Sometimes,
bird. She's buying bird feed. Nah,
Nah,
I ain't
like-
fucking with that bird.
like, you know what? Or like I look and I see like an old person buying lactate. I'm like, or like anyone buying lactate. I'm like, oh man, that person can't handle milk. Like, they probably take
Motherfucker, that's me,
diarrhea.
motherfucker.
That's you? See, but that's what I'm thinking. Like, if you buy lactate, I would have looked at you and I would have been like, oh, this guy can't handle it. He probably gets diarrhea from like drinking milk or something.
No shit, Sherlock.
So, but I'm just saying, I'm a judger at the conveyor belt, but I don't look inside shopping carts. Fuck all that. Whatever. Everyone's eating, man, and I'm here fucking like an asshole. Just keep going on this show. We're gonna sign it off already. That's it. I'm John Everyman. This has been episode 3, 2018 of the Everyman Show featuring Mr. Goodnight, Mateo, and finally we got Marlon back. I don't know if he'll be
How
back.
about Walter?
Fuck Walter,
Walter
but
doesn't
yeah,
work.
Walter's here.
I
Yo,
love
whatever.
Walter. I
Thanks.
love Walter.
You want to give the people any financial advice before we ride out?
About taxes? Do your taxes.
Do your taxes. That comes from Walter, but
I
fuck
was like
Walter.
$9,000, bro. I ain't trying to do that. You know how to like reduce it?
CK over there, Conspiracy
Fuck.
Ken, man. Thank you very much for coming, man. We miss you guys. I hope you guys come back more often, man. We need you guys. Next week, we're going to have No Emotion Gold Mask. We will have him on. And a bunch of others
Does he drive
rappers.
over here in that mask?
I will ask him.
Or
all
like,
that.
does he put it up
we'll
when he's
ask
getting
him. Well,
close
he's
so
coming.
nobody sees him?
He's going to
That,
be
you know
here.
what? That nigga's on the run too, huh?
I don't know. Like, he's an interesting guy. We're going to find out. We're going
Huh?
to find out. We're going to find
Come on,
out
good
next
night.
week.
I ain't
But-
gonna tell nobody.
But we're gonna
what
have
you talking
him
about.
and all his guys
I
from
know.
Penis and Vagina Records on next week. I know he
Mr.
couldn't make
Good
it this
Time.
week, and we still got love for you, man. We hope to see you. Shout out to our fearless producer Noodles for doing another fantastic job working. Mateo, like, shout out to you, I guess. Shout out to you, Mr. Goodnight with 2 T's.
I ain't get my bill yet, so fuck these guys.
Oh, you don't even like beer.
I'm saying, right? And
He can't even finish that whiskey.
you know what? As soon as Mateo lives to his promise and helps us get that Twitter handle, we'll give it to you guys so you can follow us and leave comments. You can follow us on the Instagram. That's Everyman Podcast Show, and on Facebook, same thing, Everyman
Yo,
Podcast
follow
Show.
me on Twitter at Kim Kardashian.
Oh man. You guys can catch us this weekend. We're gonna be doing shows in Fort Lauderdale area, Wynwood area, or anywhere in Miami. You can catch us. I know Mateo, you're hosting over there at Red Bar now, right?
Red Bar every Monday.
Every Monday.
Where's that at?
That's in Brickell.
In Brickell.
Dang, you guys.
Shout out to Miami Comedy, Manny
There's some good
Garavito.
money out
We're
there.
gonna
I gotta
have
make it
him
over
come
there.
one day. We're gonna have the guys from Miami Comedy come in one day. I got so many other guests lined up just outside of comedy. It doesn't matter. Anyways, guys, we got love for y'all. Peace out. We'll see you on the next episode. This has been the Everyman Show, again featuring Mr. Goodnight and Mateo. Peace out, y'all.